live. Yes, sir. Bit of Monday Night Football, and we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BK Sport, we are here for some Monday Night Football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Progressive Field. It's going to be a good one here between, obviously, the Denver Broncos and also the Seattle Seahawks. Now, obviously, we all know that this game has a bit of special meaning to it. Last season and before, they had the big fella, Russell Wilson, as the quarterback. Won a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. They're absolutely a fantastic team with him there. But he's not there anymore. He's gone to the Denver Broncos, and they're taking him at home here today, which is going to be an absolutely unbelievable game. I do think the Denver Broncos are a better team. However, I think that the Seahawks are going to be lacking in regards to the passing game, and I really don't know how their running game's going to go, even though they do have Rashad Penny there. But it's a big game here. It's a meaningful game, and look, I wonder how the Seattle fans are going to react. It's the first game of the season here for these two teams. And obviously, Seattle kind of find probably a little bit weird cheering against Russell Wilson. But it's going to be a game that probably will be aired out through the likes of Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. I think the running game of the Broncos might get held really in check here. Even though Seattle may not be the best run defense as they used to be, I still think they'll be able to hold Javonte Green and Melvin Gordon in check a little bit here. However, Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton, two massive wide receivers there. I actually believe a little bit more in Jerry Jeudy than Cortland Sutton. Even though there's reports out of training camp that Cortland Sutton was his guy, I really feel like Jerry Jeudy probably has a better skill set. So I think that if Russell, it comes down to who he favours though. You know what I'm saying? It comes down to who he favours. So it's going to be interesting to see who he does target there as his number one wide receiver. But we are about to get underway here, guys. We actually went live about a couple of minutes early there, but hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. The only time that we're not going to do a game this year is yesterday because I did sleep through my alarm. But next week we'll just won't be going to sleep on Sunday night. For me, obviously, for you guys, if you don't know, I'm in Australia, which means that we our Sunday afternoon football for you guys in America starts up at 3 a.m. in Australian time. So unfortunately, I slept through my alarm there. But we're ready to rock and roll here, baby. Ready to rock and roll. And I've had a good fantasy week. I've got Jerry Jeudy in this game. I do. I've got Jerry Jeudy in my fantasy team. I'm not holding an unbelievable amount of high hopes on him, but I definitely think he should be, aiming towards maybe a 60 to 65 yard game for me. And Cortland Sutton maybe around similar, even maybe 70, 75 for Cortland Sutton. But yeah, it's going to be a good game here. I'm going to take Denver. I'm going to take Denver at the line too. I'm going to say -6.5. Yeah, I think that Denver will be too good here for Seattle. They don't really have a quarterback. They're using Geno as their quarterback. They've got DK Metcalf, but I think that DK Metcalf without Russell Wilson is going to be pretty easily locked downable. And I don't fancy their running game. Denver have a very good defense and now have a very good offense as well. So just throwing that out there. It's probably going to be, in my belief, a bit of a blowout here for Denver. But hopefully it's not. Hopefully it is a good game. Hopefully it's not, and hopefully it is a great game. But let's go have a look at the chat here. Again, what Belinda says, let's not disappear like the Seahawks defense tonight or this morning. I don't know what the disappear thing is, but yeah, look, obviously the Seahawks defense could definitely disappear against Denver. They've got a high-powered offense now, and like I said, they've got a good defense as well. That's why if you watch my pre-season predictions, I actually had the Denver Broncos to go and win it. Yeah, I think the Denver Broncos have a chance of winning the Super Bowl this year. I think people are looking at Kansas City Chiefs, who had a fantastic game yesterday. I think people are looking at all these. I think people are looking at all these other teams, but I don't think the Broncos are getting enough credit. I think the Denver Broncos are I forgot to change the streams this weekend, but that's all right. We've got to change the streams this weekend, but we'll leave it for now. I genuinely believe the Denver Broncos have an opportunity here to surprise everyone this year and go all the way. But obviously, we did see the Chiefs play very well yesterday. Same with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're always going to be there as well. Green Bay Packers were disappointed, which was interesting to see. I did have Minnesota Vikings up there as well. So they impressed me yesterday. Justin Jefferson obviously had an absolutely superb game there, scoring, 2 touchdowns and over 160, 170 yards in the passing game. Dalvin Cook actually relatively disappointed. I have Dalvin Cook in my fantasy, so I really would have liked him to have a bit of a better game, but I'm going to win my matchup anyway. The guy I'm going up against is down by 50. I've got Jeudy to play, and he's got Sutton and I think Broncos defense. to play. So, and he is a Broncos fan. So obviously he's, messaging me all about how Cortland Sutton's going to be the guy. I'm like, settle down, mate. Settle down, mate. Dear me. Settle down, champion. But I wonder how long it'll take for Seattle to get in their, for Denver to get in their rhythm. Because it's still a new quarterback. It's not guaranteed that he's going to work out immediately in the game. Like, obviously, you look at the likes of, you look at the likes of the training camp and you think, okay, maybe he's going to be fantastic. But I tell you, this is Australian sport that I'm about to refer to. But, I know a lot of all the Titans boys, right? And every time I speak to the Titans boys, Gold Coast Titans that is, they're always like, oh, everything's working so well in training. Everything works out perfectly in training. But then when it goes out there, it just doesn't seem to click. And it just proves that you can do everything right in training and still not get it right when it actually comes to the push and shove. So there's no guarantee Russell Wilson has worked out just yet. He's a fantastic quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks, but we do need to see him in the actual gameplay before we do go a little bit too high on him, is what I would say there. But give me some score predictions, guys, in the chat. Obviously, it's the Tuesday morning for us here in Australia, so I'm not too sure about how many of my Australian audience will be tuning in for this one. But let me know your score predictions in the chat. I will go with, you know what, I'm actually going to go Denver to win 35-14. Yeah, I'm going to go a decent win there. I'm going to go 35-14. I just think they're going to be too good. I think they've got too good. Timmy Carter says, Seattle, no Russell Wilson plays. They used to play for them, going for a Seahawk win, if not close game. Yeah, I'm going to disagree. Yes, they do. They would know Russell Wilson's plays, but you've also got to remember that Russell Wilson has had the ability to adapt his plays with the Broncos comparatively to Russell Wilson, who knows how the Broncos play on defense. Knows how Seattle plays on defense and knows how Seattle plays on offense to Pete Carroll. And I'd say Russell Wilson has the advantage there that team's not going to change a great deal there. The Seattle Seahawks will not change a phenomenal amount of how they play. However, Russell can easily adapt in regards to the plays alongside the Denver Broncos offensive schemes and coaching staff. I think that, I agree with you on the opposite side. I agree with you on the opposite side there. Alrighty, here we go. Seattle versus Denver, final game of game week 1. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But here we go. It's always loud at Lumen Field. At Progressive. Always loud here. Russell Wilson knows all about that. At least he knows how to kind of get through it. He knows how to get through this loud, menacing crowd. And I'd say that they're one of the best crowds, if not the best crowd in the NFL, realistically. In the NFL. So Denver will be kicking off to Seattle here. I can't wait to go to this stadium, man. It just looks awesome. The way it's built, is just absolutely fantastic. They kick it off. And underway here. So Seattle will receive it. And they're going to take it back here to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. They're away! Oh, no, they get to the 30. That was a good run, though. Jeez, that was a really good return there from Seattle. Jesus is excited. Like, yeah, cool, you got 30, but settle down. Settle down. Geno Smith, 8 seasons since last week 1 start. 2014 with the Jets. Longest span for any quarterback in the last 50 years. Geno Smith, he's serviceable. He's obviously got Noah Fant. He's got Tyler Lockett, Will Dissly, DK Metcalf. It's not like there are bad players. It's just a very stuttering lineup here for the Seattle Seahawks, in my personal opinion. But they're probably going to run the ball straight away here at the 30. You assume Rashad Penny will get the ball straight up. They do. They give it off the back here. And Penny will he'll just get back to the line here. He'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll just get back to the line of scrimmage there. All right. Star Watch. So Rashad Penny, Pat Certain, Bradley Chubb, and DK Metcalf are looking for the Star Watch today. San Diego, Ole Miss, Alabama, and North Carolina State for Bradley Chubb. Bradley Chubb's a very good player. All right, so at the 30 now. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now at the 30. 2nd and 10. And they're definitely looking like a pass is coming up here. Geno Smith, he's got out left open, but they're going to get about maybe a 6-yard gain here, 5-6 yard gain. So it should be 3rd and 4, I would say. The big fella, Dasmay, has returned. Says Broncos by about 50. I think a 50 bomb is on the cards here. I've gone 35-14 to the Broncos. I just don't know if Geno Smith's going to be able to get this offense rocking. And the Broncos defense is good. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. They got 7 yards in that play. Wow, I didn't see that. All right, so 3rd and 3 here at the 37. Is it going to be a 3 and out? 13 minutes and 40 seconds to go here of the first quarter. And Geno Smith drops back. Looking left. He's going to get sacked. No, he gets another top. That's a great pass to Tyler Lockett. Woo! That is a fantastic pass. There was a lot of pressure. He had a lot of pressure, and that'll be a first down there for the Seahawks. And Tyler Lockett gets on the board with his first reception of the season. Look at the Broncos come off the edge there with that left hand. Oh, man. That was so close. He actually got hit as he threw that. But it still went for about a 16, 17-yard play there for Tyler Lockett. Gilberland says, current NRL player that would be great as a kick returner. Geez. 1 second here. So at the 46, nope, that's going to be a flag there. False start against Seattle. The current NRL player would be good as a kick returner. Dylan Edwards would be very good, I'd say. I'd say Dylan Edwards would be a nice one. So false start there on Seattle. I'd say Dylan Edwards would be really good because he's got that frame for it as well. You'd probably look at... geez, that's a hard one. I'd definitely say Dylan Edwards. Nah, the Fox is too skinny. Oh, like, yes, Daz, but, like, not who I'm looking at. I'm looking at someone who has a bit of chunk to him, but can also get a good pace as well. 1 second, Geno Smith running inside. Oh! Whoa! There'll be a catch there to DK Metcalf, but I just want to throw that out there. That could have easily been picked off as well. So it's going to be, 2nd and 4 here. 2nd and 4. Yeah, I think that was, don't do that. Don't make that pass at home, kids. To be honest with you, yeah, Dylan Edwards. I'm looking at another fullback probably. Tom True. Oh, he's not fast enough for me. Tom True might be a shout though. All right, they get off to Rashard Penny, and Penny will go for about a 4-yard gain. So it should be 3rd and 2 here. 3rd and 2 at the 38 on Denver side of the field. Could go for a field goal here. The old Seahawks. This is a good start here. Young Stingray, the big fella, says, what's going on BKR football season? And we've got Emerald Seahawks versus the Mile High Ford Broncos. Exactly right. Well, you said the Broncos. Yeah, Trell's a good one, Daz, mate. Yeah, Trell's a good one. I reckon Trell would be a really good... but then again, does he have the pace to him for it? I think Dylan Edwards does have the pace and also a bit of the frame. But it's going to be 3rd and 2 here at the 38. 3rd and 2 here at the 38. They drop it back here. Geno Smith at the press. Sack. Oh, he got away with the sack. Over the top here. This could be a touchdown. In a touchdown. That should have been a sack, but Will Dissly will get the touchdown for Seattle. Wow. That should have been a sack. That's outrageous. 38-yard touchdown reception there for Will Dissly. That is outrageous. That should have been a sack for the Denver Broncos, but instead, oh my goodness me, look at that. That should be an easy sack. That should have been an easy sack. How has he missed that tackle? How have the Broncos missed that tackle? Who missed that tackle? That should have been an easy sack there. He broke through his man and then got straight to him and then choked it up. And they will get the extra point, so it'll be 7-0 to Seattle. That's mad how that was a touchdown. That's mad. Zay Raz is an NFL content creator, have 1 million subs. Yeah, I assume so. Yeah, NBA, NFL. Baseball, I think is highest around probably the 500 to 800 mark. Hockey, I'm not sure about. Hockey, I wouldn't know. I actually have no idea how they did not get a sack just then. I'm just throwing that out there. I have no idea how they did not just get a sack. Young Terry says the Seahawks hit a 6-score in the game. Well, 7-score champion. A 7-score. Give me 1 second here. I just got to grab something. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm still here. You can still hear me. I'm in a new room now, so I'm still getting used to this new room. There's so much space for activities. There's so much space for activities. Jump on. Give me 1 second here, guys. Just give it 1 second. He's just sorting himself out. Just let me sort myself out, lads. You know what I'm saying? Just let me sort myself out. It's good though. I've got a new chair. He's got a new chair. He's got a huge space here. Look at him go, mate. Look at him go. Young Stingray, I bet you're looking forward to that Bulls season though, babe. Woo! Chicago Bulls going to be good. We'll be doing every game. We've actually got a couple of Cubs games I'm going to be streaming this week. I know that we suck, but, you know, in the same sense, I've got a couple of Cubs games that we're doing this week. Actually, how have we? Oh, we're up 5-0 against the Mets right now. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Up at the Cubbies. That's what we're talking about, baby. No, we're no Angels, Daz, mate. We're no Angels. Actually, we are higher than you now. 58 and 82. And... oh, we're not. Screw off, Daz, mate. Get out of here, Daz, mate, with your 61-79 record. Listen, you know what? I think you cheated for 3 of those games. I'm going to say we're actually tied. I'm going to give you 3 losses, and you're going to take away 3 losses, and we're going to say we're tied, all right? How about that one? You like that one? Well, guess what? That's what's happening, Daz, mate. That is what is happening. Are you leading 5-0 right now? I think not. No, sir. No, sir. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But it is 7-0 to the Seahawks here. 7-0 to the Seahawks. They really are pushing. Oh, dude, I wonder if the WNBA is growing at all. We're losing to Cleveland right now. Definitely not winning 5-0. That's for sure. That's for sure then, mate. That's for sure. Actually, let's go have a look here. Are you actually losing 5-0 to Cleveland? Are you actually? Oh, I just typed in Angels and got a Robin Williams song. Angels MLB. Angels MLB. Oh, 5-4. But the Guardians still have got 5 runs. So, take that, Daz. Take that. So, Seattle here to kick this ball off. And let's see what this high-powered offense of the Denver Broncos has got for us today. Myers will kick that off. And this should be a touchback here. No, they're going to run it back. No, you shouldn't have done that. What are you doing? That was a terrible choice. That was a terrible, terrible choice. Why would you not have a touchback there? So it's going to be starting at the 10-yard line. That was a ridiculous choice there by the Denver offense, Denver kick returner. That was wild. Why would you do that? The Seattle fans must feel so weird booing Russell Wilson, eh? They're so loud, though. This stadium is so loud. When I go there to do a vlog, I'm going to have to use my my lapel for sure. Even just during the game. I'm going to have to use my lapel for sure because this is going to be mental. Denver Broncos here at the 11. And they're going to give it. Russell Wilson goes left-hand side here to... oh, no! That should be an easy catch there for Noel Fant. Was that Fant? No, Andrew Beck. Sorry, I thought that was Fant going around the screen. Desmond says, imagine booing the quarterback that brought you your only Super Bowl. Yeah, and it feels weird, man. So Russell Wilson, 113 wins, including playoffs, 37,059 passing yards with 292 passing touchdowns, most of the Seahawks history. That would be so... but then again, Russell understands this. Russell knows how to get through this. He lived this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lived this. So he knows how to get through this. 2nd and 10 now at the 11, and he will not run. Now he gets it up to Fant. Look at him. Yeah, he's away! That's a great play and great run. Oh, it's Beck again. They look the same. It's actually Beck there. Beck's having a good, well, not a good save. Dropped the first one, but that's a great play there. It goes for about 5, 10, 15, 20 yards. 29 plays. Will be 1st and 10 here for the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos. And they'll be at the 36-yard line here. 10 minutes for you to go of the first quarter. But yeah, booing, it feels so weird. It's like Detroit Lions fans would never boo Matty Staff. They'd never boo Matty Staff. Over it goes with Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams will get it out to about a 9-yard play. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 here. Javonte Williams there with a 9-yard play. 10 minutes to go here the first quarter. At least it might be a good game. If it's a good game, it's fine. I still think Denver win it by a decent bit. But in the same sense, if Seattle can keep it up, it'd be nice to watch a good game here. Because the Bills versus Rams one, disappointed relatively. Alrighty. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 here at the 46. Looks like they're going to be running this one, and they will not run it. They fake it off. Russell Wilson going deep. Gives it off to Beck again. Beck again there. That's going to be about a 20-yard play. He's looked Beck way 3 times. No one else is even getting a target here. It's just Beck, and that's a nice catch there. So it turns into a good start for him. That's a good one-handed grab too. He grabbed the ball with his right hand, brought it back down, but dear me, that's a great catch, Tasman, absolutely. Andrew Beck, targets 3, receptions 2. Wow. Alright, so Denver now at the 28, and they give it off to Javonte Williams, and Williams strolls out to the right-hand side here at the 20, at the... Ooh, goes for first down, though. So not a single target Jerry Jeudy or Courtney Sutton yet, and they've already gone from their own 11-yard line to about 27 yards out from the Seattle line. Wow, look at that. The 2 tight ends out of the right-hand side, and then you just see that nice little roll out to the right-hand side. Javonte Williams goes underneath, and that's brilliant. That's a brilliant play there. So 18 yards out here. Williams, Okwubugnan, Tomlinson, Sutton, and Jeudy on the field, and they fake it off. There's no run there. Russell Wilson keeps it. He's still going here. He's in trouble. He throws it up. Oh! Nearly picked. Adams nearly got that. It hits the face mask. That's what you want there for Seattle. That was good. Who was the target to? That was the question that I have here. Who was the target to? But he was under so much pressure. Oh, jeez, that should have been picked. And that was Javonte Williams for the target. That was Javonte Williams. Alright, 2nd and 10. Hamler, Sutton, Jeudy, Okwubugnan, and Gordon on the field. I do not believe they'll be running this through Melvin Gordon, but they could go for a big play here. They could go for a big play right up the guts. And no, there's going to be a flag here. A false start against the Broncos. What are they doing? 5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down. Cameron Fleming there. 248th false start by an opponent in the last 20 years against Seattle. Unbelievable. Most by opponents. This place is so loud, guys. This place is so loud. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. For any Americans who are in the chat, would this be the loudest stadium in America? Would this be the loudest stadium, do you think? Or are there louder? So 8 minutes and 25 seconds to go here of the first quarter. The Broncos 2nd and 15 at the 23. Gives it off to Melvin Gordon, and Gordon will get this ball to the 17, 18. So it's probably going to be about 3rd and 8 still. 3rd and 10, sorry. 3rd and 10 there. 3rd and 10. The Broncos' current drive, 7 plays for 71 yards and 3 minutes 22 timer. But obviously, most of those were done by Beck. Most of those were made by Beck there. Still haven't seen Russell Wilson go for a little slap. So 3rd and 10 now at the 18. 8th play of the drive. No running back. 5 wide. Russell Wilson underneath. Gives it off. It's going to be 4th down. And it's going to be 4th down. And that's going to be Gordon there with a catch for 6 yards. So you're going to have to go for a field goal here, Denver. Are they going to go for it on 4th, are they? Russell Wilson looks like he's staying out in the field. Is Russell Wilson going to stay out in the field here? No, they're going to bring out the kickers. They're going to bring out the field goal unit. It looked like Russell Wilson wanted to stay out there. But Brandon McManus here, career field goal percentage 80% at home, 85% on the road. He's actually better on the road than he is at home. 30-yard attempt. This should be a pretty easy one here for Denver. And they will slap it right on through the upright. So it will be 7-3 here to Seattle. And what a start. What a start here for the Seahawks on offense and defense. No one was expecting the Seahawks to play like this. And kick us out. The kick is out here, Daz, mate. The kicker is out here. I don't know why when I go into BK Sport USA, it's got like such a decent gap between... Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? I don't know why. I've got to fix this. I don't know why it's got such a decent gap between me. It's longer than BK Sport with the gap between myself and getting to you guys. It's really strange. I don't want it. I don't want it because it's too much. It's too far. I'm just going to try and fix this and try and sort out this green screen here. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, guys, if you are new around here. But I just want to try and fix this green screen here. Ooh, now I'm disappearing. Now I'm disappearing. Oh, it's kind of the best I could do. Or maybe if I do something like this. Like that. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Alright, that looks better. Sorry, it was just a bit of the green screen mucking up behind me, son. Behind me. But yeah, so 7-3 here, and Seattle will come back out on the offense. Actually, I'm going to get my charger. I've got to get my charger. Give me 1 second here, guys. You can still hear me. I'm going to get my charger for my laptop. See what I'm talking about? He moves rooms and now he's all over the shop. He doesn't have anything prepared. He's just absolutely all over the place. Usually, where I normally would be, I'd have everything right there. But now because I'm in a much bigger room, everything's all over the room. So this was on the other side of the room. Alright, let's put this bad boy in here. Put that bad boy in here. And go to that. There we go. Now we're not going to be dying. Now we will not be dying here on this stream. But yeah, so there's no NFL tomorrow, obviously, but we will be doing the Cubbies versus the Mets stream in the baseball. Dear me, don't you dear me. And then Thursday, I think we're doing Cubs and Mets again. Before Friday, we have a big game. Who is it? I think it's the Chiefs. The Chiefs play? Who are the Chiefs playing on Thursday Night Football? Who are the Chiefs playing on Thursday Night Football? Oh, Seattle are back out here. Seattle are back out here. Good to see that there's no rain about, because we obviously saw in Chicago yesterday, they had just an absolutely tumultuous weather game. That really bucketed down at the end of that. That really absolutely bucketed down there. No, I don't want to see the Seahawks Broncos. I'm currently watching that, Google. I would like to see the Chiefs game next week, who is against... it's taking so long. It's taking long. It's taking long. Still not showing me. Oh, there you go. Chiefs Chargers. That'd be a big game. Yeah, Chiefs Chargers. That's the one. Alright, so the Broncos now are going to whack this one down here, and Seattle are going to have to bring this one out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. It's not too bad considering. He had to make a return there, and he caught it at the 1, so he got to the 20. It's not too bad considering that was a tough play to make. It was a tough play to make. 2013 NFL draft was the 39th draft pick. Was it the Jets, the Giants, the Chargers, and now the Seahawks? I definitely can't really remember him playing for the Giants, and I didn't really recall him playing too much for the Chargers, but I can obviously remember his Jets days. But all right, 1st and 10 here. He started off well on the first drive. First drive was 7 plays, 4 for 4, 71 yards, and a touchdown. Will Dissly with the touchdown there. All right, at the 21-yard line. They're going to drop it back here. Jenna Smith looking at deep left, looking at deep left, looking at deep left, looking at deep right, across the body. Never pass the ball across body. There's going to be a flag here against the Broncos defense, though, but never pass the ball across the body like Jenna Smith just did. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. You throw the ball across the body like that, and you're in a bloody shambles. But it will be pass interference here against Ronald Darby of the Broncos. And it will be a free play then. Beautiful. There's clearly a grab of the arm there. But I just want to reiterate, please don't pass the ball across your body. Especially with a floater too. It wasn't just a bullet. It was a floater, which makes it even more dangerous. So they drop it back here. Jenna Smith underneath. That's going to be a first down, baby. Boom, 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 boom. First down there for Noah Fant. And there's a flag down late. I think this is going to be against the defense. This is going to be extra yardage here against the Broncos. They are starting off pretty poorly here. They are starting off pretty poorly. 73% of the poll have voted for the Denver Broncos. Oh, wait, they might be calling against them. Personal foul. Roughness, defense, yep. Wowee, so Kareem Jackson has the personal foul that the Broncos and Seattle are getting everything their way right now in regards to this. Oh, jeez, yeah, it's definitely a personal foul. Helmet to helmet, man. That's definitely a personal foul there. He's gone in with the helmet, and he's just come in straight contact with the helmet there. Yeah, that's dangerous there, so that will be a personal foul. All right, 6 minutes 19 to go here. They roll this one to the right-hand side, and that is a pretty slow 1-yard play there. Travis, yeah, that was pretty dead. There hasn't even been a dropped catch in this game just yet. There hasn't. Oh, wait, no, there was one drop, which was the helmet hit. Besides that, there hasn't really been any drops in this game at all. All right. So second and 9 here. 5 minutes ready to go in the first quarter. Geno Smith, 5 from 5, 85 yards and a touchdown. Geno Smith starting off really well here. They close to getting a offside call there. I'm pretty certain they're going to pass this ball here. Drops it back, and they don't. They get through the one man. He's away. My God, Denver just aren't getting their tackles. Gabriel Belandris, I don't even know why you bothered asking that question. You're very well aware. Mate. I don't even know why you bothered wasting your time asking that question. Because you subscribe to our other channel too. So that's going to be Rashad Penny there, who goes for about a 10-yard play. So weird when regular subscribers, ask a question like that. Because you're very well aware that that's not possible. So at the 16 now. At the 16, Penny, Fant, Disley, Metcalf and Lockett on the field. And gives it off here to Rashad Penny again, who is getting some good yardage in this game. And they'll be taken down now at the 13, at the 12. 4.5 minutes to go now of the first quarter. Seattle look like they're going to score again. Seattle looking like they're about to score again here. Rashad Penny, 6.3 yards per rush. Yards rush after contact, 2.9. Both led the NFL. Penny, 4 rushes for 20 yards and 5 on average today so far. All right, at the 12-yard line in the red zone. Here we go. They drop it back here. Geno Smith's got right-hand side open. He does utilize it. And one-on-one. Oh, that's poor defense. Jeez, this Broncos defense is not it today. This Broncos defense is not it at all today. They are allowing Seattle everything they want, and it's Geno Smith. It's not like if this was Patty Mahomes. If they were taking on the Chiefs, they'd be getting annihilated right now. Chiefs are in their division. Chiefs had 5 passing touchdowns through Patty Mahomes yesterday. You cannot. This ain't it right now for the Denver Broncos. So Seattle will drop it back here from the A. Geno Smith has it open. Oh, jeez, it's going to be maybe a first down. I think it might be a first. It will be a first down. Yep. So it's going to be first and 10 at the 6-yard line. So first and goal. First and goal here with 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go here the first quarter. They're going to measure it. I'm pretty certain he gets it though. And it's either going to be 4th and inches or first down, but I'm pretty certain he's going to get this. He doesn't have the ball in a good area though. The ball was behind him there. It's a good tackle there though from Denver to nearly prevent that first down. But I think they're going to get it. They're just going to bring out the measuring, and no, it's going to be short. So it will be 4th and inches. It will be 4th and inches, or 4th and 1. Be 4th and 1 here. It's actually off by about that, but they will go for this. I don't think Denver go for the field goal here. I think that Seattle go for the big play here at 4th and 1. I think they push it. I think DK Metcalf has got one reception so far. Tyler Lockett obviously has 1. That was early days. Will Disley with 2 and a touchdown. Just trying to figure out the usage. The usage of everyone on this Seattle team. But they've used Rashad Penny a lot, and they'll use Rashad Penny here, you would assume. You would assume Rashad Penny gets at least a yard right now for sure. All right. Geno Smith. And he'll go for a quarterback sneak, and we'll get there, I think. I think he gets there. Yeah, he does get there. So quarterback sneak will get Geno Smith over the 4th and 1, and now it will be 1st and goal at the 5. Well, 6, sorry. Oh, no, they're not going to give it to him. They're not going to give it to him. That's not going to get there. I don't believe that gets there. He slips. Yeah, he slips just before he tries to go for the quarterback sneak. Oh, that's going to be close, man. That's going to be real close. I don't think they're going to give this to him, though. I don't think he'll get there. I think this is going to be Denver Bull. So, Brad says, how long did you last until you were banned last night? I don't know, 10 minutes, something like that. But it's good that they didn't strike me or anything like that. It was just saying you can't do this. And they won't get it. They won't get it. So, Denver will get the stop. Denver will get the stop. It's a big stop there for Denver. And now Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos offense will come back out onto the field here. You've got to be happy with that considering their start here. You've got to be happy with that considering their start. So 2.5 minutes to go here of the first quarter, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe from your end here. Like I said, baseball tomorrow. I can't wait for the basketball startup, man. I don't think we'll do any preseason. We might do some NBA preseason. But obviously with American sports, guys, because there's so many games for NBA and baseball, I'm probably going to be really focusing on my team, obviously Chicago Bulls and Chicago Cubbies. But with the NFL, I'm very happy to do all games, right? Because it's only 17 games rather than 82 and 162. So with the baseball, there's no chance I'm going to be doing teams that aren't the Cubbies, because, and maybe the playoffs only. But there's no chance of doing teams that aren't the Cubbies simply because there's just too many games to cover otherwise. And then when you do a Rockies game, you get people who want to watch Rockies games. You're just like, I'm just not going to stream a Rockies game when they're when the Cubs are on. And the Cubs are on pretty much every day, you know what I'm saying? So, you just got to really figure out kind of what you want to do there, especially with the fact that we've got a huge weekend. So I did my my streaming schedule up yesterday. And there is a massive weekend incoming because the Premier League is going ahead, and the games that I prepared to stream for are the games that are still going ahead. There are 3 games that have been postponed. There's going to be so many double game weeks this year, lads, for fantasy. My goodness me. My goodness me. Can we get the ball to Jerry Jeudy, please? My goodness me. Can we please get the ball to Jerry Jeudy, please? I want my fantasy to look better than it's going right now. Well, it's fine. I'm going to win, but I just want, as long as Cortland Sutton doesn't get catches, I win. As long as Cortland Sutton does not get any catches, I win the matchup. Because Patty Mahomes had an absolute baller yesterday. A baller, baby. Baller. Joe Burrow, the Bengals playing the Cowboys. The Bengals looked average yesterday. The Bengals looked real average yesterday. Real average. But Bears versus Packers will be interesting because the Bears actually looked at least relatively decent against the 49ers, and the Packers looked dreadful against the Minnesota Vikings. Alright, so let's go have a look here at the matchup. Oh, I'm up by 48. So, it can't happen. Alright, so Denver here at their own 6-yard line. It's the only positive that at least Seattle can take out of that. But Russell Wilson will hand it off to Javonte Williams, who's away. He's at the 20. That's about a 15-yard play there. That was a great run. That was a brilliant run. He got probably about 10 yards after contact there as well. Yards after contact. He gets hit there and is able to still gain about 10 yards. That was really nice. That was a really nice run there by Javonte Williams. 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go here, first quarter. Javonte Williams at 521 yards after contact last season. Was 4th in the NFL. Alrighty, here we go. At the 20, Russ drops it back, goes right-hand side here. And that's going to be Albert O there, who goes for a first down as well. Goes about 13 yards. He's not even using Cortland Sutton or Jerry Jeudy. He's not even using either of them so far. They haven't had a single target. Neither of them have had a single target. He's been using his tight ends in Albert O and Beck. Not Beck, sorry. Gee, me, I'm all over something. Alright, so 4 from 6, 70 yards. They're probably going to go for a rush here. And they're not going to do that. They're actually looking for underneath. And it's Albert O again, baby. Albert O again. So that'll be about an 8-yard play, a 7-yard play. So it should be 2nd and 3 or 2. I think he was actually looking for the deep play there for Jerry Jeudy, but there was a nice little pass rusher to the left coming at Russell Wilson head on, so we decided to get that ball out quickly with the shuttle to Albert O. So 2nd and 3 here. Second and 3. This drive is looking a lot better here for Denver. It looks like that rust came off after that first drive. 57 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And they will run it here. Oh, that's a great run there by Melvin Gordon. That'll be about a 8-yard play as well. First and 10 now at the 47, I think it is. 42 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So we'll see another play still to come here. But you're really seeing those safeties rush up here for Seattle as well. So first and 10 here at the 47 on Denver's side of the field. 20 seconds on the shot clock here. Oh, dear me. I just heard this. It needs to be charged. It's all right for now. All right, so Alberto, Thompson, Sutton, Judy, and Gordon on the field. 7 seconds left here on the shot clock. 12 seconds to go of the first quarter. They drop it back, and they decide to run it. Oh, there's a flag. There's going to be a flag here. I don't know what the flag's for. Maybe a false start. They took it really late there. Yeah, false start. Offense. They took that so long to get that play going. They really did. They took a long time to get that play going. So Garrett Bowles there, the Broncos will have the false start. And there's 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. So that should be the end of the first quarter here. And there we go. Alrighty, so after one quarter, it is 7-3 to the Seattle Seahawks. Denver haven't used any of their wide receivers so far, have only been going to the tight ends or the running backs, and Seattle have been playing quite well. Seattle have been playing quite well here that you definitely really can't complain with how they're playing if you are a Seattle fan. But it is only 7-3. They did get stopped on the line here. Well, they got stopped 7 yards out, Seattle, and yeah, it's looking pretty interesting. I thought Denver would be a lot better than this, but obviously they've still got to get rid of that rust that I guess that they've still got on them. But after that first drive, it looked like they had, but then they do something silly like that where they just didn't know what play they were doing. I guess they couldn't hear each other. And then gave away the false start flag, which they lose obviously 5 yards for. And now they're in a bit of a tough predicament. But I just want Jerry Jeudy to get a target. Just give me one target for my fantasy. That's all I want. That's all I need. One target for my fantasy. I'm starting to think I need a bottle of water, but that means I have to leave the stream again. And that would mean I would have left the stream like 4 times. I don't want to have to leave the stream like 4 times. That's a problem there. But let me know in the chat, guys. Obviously, there's a few of you watching right now. Let me know who you do support. Obviously, we do all games, so it doesn't matter that we're currently doing a Seahawks versus Denver game. Let us know who you do support in the chat. I am, unfortunately, a Lions fan. From Australia, and it's not fun. I don't like it anymore. I do not like it. Let us have some happiness once in my life, please. Just please let me have happiness for one time in my life. We played well yesterday on offense. We scored 35 points against Philly, but still lost 38-35. You know, like, DeAndre Swift is nice and Jared Goff is serviceable, but when will we get a chance to be happy? I don't know. I don't know when we will be happy, man. Just all the time, man. Just all the time. But what are those? So let's go have a look at those games next week. Oh, Daz, you're still losing, mate. You're still losing 5-4 to the Guardians. Something wrong with you, Julian. Something wrong there. Let's go have a look at those matchups next week. Like I said, on Thursday Night Football, the Chargers and the Chiefs will be going at it. That'll be a really good game there. I feel like Patty Mahomes can still have a good game against that defense. Steelers Patriots. Ooh, that's a yikes game. Steelers played pretty well against the Bengals though, but still didn't win. That's a hard one. Giants and Panthers. The Giants, Panthers. I'd really take the Giants right now. Saquon Barkley looks like he's back, baby. Saquon Barkley looks like he's back. But all right, we're back on the way here for the second quarter. Denver have it at the 42, so it's first and 15 at the 42. Can we get a target to Jerry Jeudy? They can't hear each other. They can't hear each other. Russell Wilson keeps going up. Patrick, how's the game been? Seattle are looking pretty nice. They got stopped 7 yards out. They were close to getting a second touchdown. Russell Wilson on the left-hand side. He rolls out. Will not make it back to the line of scrimmage, so he'll lose 2 yards on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 17. Young Stingers is the second quarter in the Lumen Field. It is the second quarter here at Progressive Lumen Field. Young Stingers says, can the Broncos make another score on this one? I don't know, man. They're not looking fantastic on offense. They have not targeted their wide receivers. They keep going through Alberto and Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon. Haven't really utilised those wide receivers just yet. Haven't targeted them once. Paticats, we played bad yesterday. Yeah, well, I've got T. Higgins in my fantasy, and obviously he went out with a concussion, so I doubt he'll be playing this week. But I knew something was up when I woke up to his score of 4. I was like, I know something's up. And they're going to give it off 2nd and 17, and they'll make a rush of about 5 yards. And it's going to be 3rd and 12 here. This is not a good drive now. It started off as a good drive for the Broncos, and now it's definitely a good defensive couple of plays here from Seattle. So they're going to have to go for a nice little 12 spot here. Nathaniel Hackett, first season as Broncos head coach. 7 seasons as NFL offensive coordinator. Well, right now he's not doing too well. You got to get something going here for Denver. Nathaniel. Come on, Nathaniel. Come on, Nathaniel. Come on, big fella. So Russell Wilson, 5 for 7 with 77 yards. All right, at the 45, it's 3rd and 12 here. Russell Wilson, oh, he's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked. Oh, he's throwing it up. It's going to be a flag. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. It's going to be a flag. This might be offside against the defense. This might be offside against the defense, I would assume. Because that was really quick. Safety came on a blitz. I told you those safeties are rushing up very quickly on that blitz. All right, so illegal formation. Offense. Penalties declined. So 4th down. And Adams is going to come off here. Jamal Adams comes off for Seattle. That sucks. He looks injured there. But not on the line of scrimmage there. So it'll be a decline. They'll be 4th down. Yikes. Denver really struggling right now. Look at that rush. That rush was fantastic. Seattle nearly got the interception, by the way. Seattle nearly got the interception there. So, you'll take that. You will take that, bad boy, big boom, boom. 38 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter, and it will be Seattle coming back out onto the offense, and up it goes. Jeez, close to a block. That was very close to a block there. Good catch there, safe catch, and there's a bit of a biffo, bit of push and shove. But all right. DJ Dallas got through there. Denver are looking shaky, man. Oh, Dallas should have had that. I thought he would have. It must have gone through his hands there. That must have gone through his hands. That was shaky. But all right, so it will be Seattle coming back onto the offense. So let's keep going through these other NFL games next week. Giants-Panthers, I'm back in a nice little Saquon Barkley boom scheme. It's Barkley versus McCaffrey as well. The 2 guys who have been injured in recent years and killed everyone's fantasy teams. Going up against each other there. Panthers did not look good. The Giants at least looked pretty decent for the most part. They beat the Titans. The Tennessee Titans looked dreadful. I would have thought that Derrick Henry would have absolutely run rampant over the Giants, but it did not happen. It did not happen there. Browns, so I'm going to go the Giants in that one. Browns and Jets. Yikes, that's a poor game. I'll go Browns there, but geez, and it is in Cleveland as well, I guess. Also, for Americans, I realise this has it on the opposite side for you guys. So for us here in Australia, and everywhere in the world besides America and Canada, the home team is usually on this side and the away team is on that side. In America, the away team is usually on this side and the home team is on that side. Because you guys believe that obviously that you're playing at the opposition team, but for us, it's like this team is hosting, right? So that's why you probably see it the wrong way around here for you guys, because that's just how the rest of the world does it, and I can't change that because I don't do that. But yeah, just explain that for the Americans who would be watching and be like, wait a second, are they playing in Denver? They're not playing in Denver, they're in Seattle. But Browns and Jets, I'll go to Browns there. Not that they look anything fantastic at all there, though. Jags and Colts. You'll have to go the Colts there. Michael Pittman Jr., the hype was real, baby, yesterday. The hype was real. He went off for the Colts. I actually, it's funny, people might not believe this, but it's true. I actually packaged together Paris Campbell, who I believe is the 2nd wide receiver in Indianapolis. I packaged him together with Dallas Goedert of the Philadelphia Eagles and ended up getting George Kittle, which was insane. I traded those 2 guys for George Kittle because obviously I relied on the fact that George Kittle is injury prone and didn't play on the week, and the fantasy owner, a friend of mine, Jas, he decided to give me George Kittle, which I found absolutely crazy, but I'll take it. I'll take it. He is very injury prone though, so I am still taking on that risk. I am still taking on that risk. All right, Geno Smith here, 7 for 7, 89 yards and 1 touchdown. And he's back out on the field here at the 19. 13 minutes and 14 seconds to go here of the first half. And they're going to drop back here and give it off to... That's not a good play. That's not a good run there. So that'll be Rashard Penny there with a gain of 1. Just a cheeky little gain of 1 there. Panic, if you're still here, why did the Bengals play so poorly? Like, what was wrong with the Bengals yesterday? Because it's not like they took on a hard team of the Steelers. What happened? Was it just because they had no wide receiver to really help out Jamar Chase when T. Higgins went down? Or was the defense just not good? I don't know what happened. So they're going to go for oh, geez, that's a nice pass. Oh, so close. It'll be 3rd and 1 here. That'll be 3rd and 1 here. And DK Metcalf will be the one to get the reception. 3rd and 1. You have to assume Russell Wilson's going to get his receiver core involved here. How is he not getting his receiver core? You can't just simply rely on your tight ends and your running backs. You have to involve your wide receivers. Otherwise, they're very good wide receivers. They're very good wide receivers. It's really strange. So 3rd and 1 now at the 28 on their side of the field. Geno Smith goes out, and that's an easy play, and they get the first down. Get the first down, be about a 4-yard gain there. 1st and 10 now. They didn't really that was just so open. Like, Denver's defense is a shambles today. It's a shambles. It is a shambles. Rashard Penny goes off. Not injured, just coming off the field. Rushed for 130 plus yards in 4 of final 5 games, sorry. 4 of final 5 games last season. 130 plus yards, dear me. So Geno Smith drops it back here. Might get sacked. No, he gets it out with the nice... Oh, jeez, they're not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to get... Oh, yeah, that's just taunting. That's just stupid, bro. You're dumb, man. You're dumb, Cooper. You're an idiot. That's absolutely going to be a flag, absolutely, against the Denver Broncos. Yeah, it's a clean tackle, but it's unsportsmanlike conduct against the defense. It's just dumb there from Cooper. So that's going to be a 1st down there. Jonathan Cooper gives that stupid one away. That is stupid. Eskridge gets slammed, and you win that battle. You don't need to talk shit. You don't need to go at him. You don't need to go at him. You know, you've already won the battle. You stopped him at the line of scrimmage or before it. You just move on from there. But no, instead you're going to give away a penalty. So Broncos 5 penalties for 61 yards. The Seattle Seahawks 1 penalty for 5 yards. And now Seattle 1st down at 46. 1st and 10. Geno Smith gives it off to... Oh, it's a run. That's a run. Rashard Penny. Penny. Oh. Oh, he's fumbled it. Recovered by Seattle, but Rashard Penny went for about a 20, 30-yard play there, but fumbled it. Very lucky that that it was recovered there by the Seattle Seahawks. But it will still be a fumble here against Rashard Penny if you have him in fantasy. He broke away to the 50, to the 40, got off 1 there, got to the 30, 25, but then, yeah, just lost the ball out the back. Very lucky there for Seattle. Very lucky that they were able to dive on that one and get that. And it will be Blythe who's the one who dives on it. So 1st and 10 now at the 26. Crazy New Zealand says, exactly right, it is. Who do you go for, by the way, Crazy New Zealand? Who do you go for? Geno Smith underneath with a short little slant. Oh! That was a nice play. There's a flat play. There's a flag there. There'll be about 5 or 6 yard play there. Should be 2nd and 4 or 5 depending on this flag. That was a nice slant run there by Travis Homer. I'm not too sure who this flag is going to be on here. That was a nice slant there from Seattle, though. And the crowd's reacting as if it's going to be against the defense here. Well, I'm definitely not feeling the Denver Broncos too much right now. They're talking to Pete Carroll. Yep, so that's going to be against Denver here. So they're just trying to figure out what Pete Carroll wants to do. And they've already been penalised 5 times here tonight, Denver. Illegal contact, defense number 5. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down. So there we go. So it will be 1st and 10 now for the Seattle Seahawks. And they're just moving them chains, baby. Crazy New Zealanders, I have no clue about any of these teams. Well, at least you get to watch on. Do you actually enjoy the sport though, or is it just, are you kind of just chilling out? Like, do you enjoy watching the sport, or is it difficult for you to understand? Because the more you watch it, you'll learn pretty quickly the ins and outs. There are a lot of rules though to American football. There are a lot of rules, but yeah, it's still pretty easy to understand most of the time. Rashad Penny here rolls it out to the left. He cuts it back to the right, and then up the guards up the middle. So we'll go for about a 3-yard play. Maybe a 2-yard play, sorry. So it should be 2nd and 8 now. Jamal Adams has had to come off on the stretcher. On the scootmobile, son. On the old scooty-mobile. Crazy Seals, I'd say Raiders because they have a lot of their clothing, but I reckon just watch the season along with us, man. Then you'll obviously find a team to go for. What I think is best for you, Crazy New Zealand, is actually the 3 AM games here for us in Australia, 5 AM for everyone in New Zealand. What's best is get up for those games. And there's 13, get 1 second here. Seattle, 9, and Geno Smith with a rush. Geno Smith with a rush. He'll get his ball to the 1. 3rd and 1 here. 3rd and 1 here for Seattle Seahawks and Geno Smith. He's happy about that one. But I would suggest getting up at the 3 AM game / 5 AM game if you're in New Zealand and watching those ones because there's 13 games on at the same time effectively. And we watch Red Zone, a holding, offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, goes back to 2nd down, so that play is ruled out there for Geno Smith. I like watching the highlights, not a fan of all the stoppages. Yeah, fair enough, mate, fair enough. But yeah, those 3 AM games are crazy. There is no stoppages where, like, as it goes, every time there's a team in the red zone, you cover on them, but then there's another team in the red zone, so you go bang, that game, then that game, then that game, then back to that game, then back to that game, then back to that game, then that game, and then another game's over there, and then another game's over there. It's crazy, man. Red zone is the shit. So 29 yards out here. It's 2nd and 18 for Seattle. Geno Smith goes for a screen, and Metcalf is going to lose this. He's going to lose yards. Wow, this is going to be like a 3rd and 30. This is going to be like 3rd and 30 here for Seattle. Dreadful. So now Denver defense actually steps up for once in this game, but that should be about a loss of 10 yards or something like that. So he's at the 30. He goes back there. Yeah, that's a loss of about 7 yards. That is woeful from DK Metcalf. So 3rd and 26. It's actually 9 yards. He lost 8 yards. Sounds like a shambles. I like it already. Me, it's a shambles, all right? Especially when you've got investment in fantasy. So Geno Smith drops it back, goes underneath there, and we'll get it to about the 31. So now they'll go for the field goal here, the Seattle Seahawks, and should make it 10-3. It's not exactly a tough kickarunos. So Jason Myers will come on here. It'll be 4th and 20, but it'll be kicked from about 42 yards, I'd say. 42-yard kickarunos here. 51 from 60, 85% on field goal attempts on 40 to 49 yards. So 49 yards. Be a 49-yard play. So from 49 out, and they will easy. So we'll be 10-3 here to Seattle with 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go here of the first half. Denver will come back out onto the offense, but dearie me, they need to do something a bit better than what they're doing right now. Dearie me. Yeah, but the Raiders are a tough kind of team to support, Crazy New Zealand. Like, obviously, the Raiders are they're a gritty team. They used to be in Oakland, but now they're in Las Vegas. Oakland was a really menacing crowd, and then they built Las Vegas Stadium for the Oakland Raiders, and then moved them, so now they're the Las Vegas Raiders. They've got an all-right quarterback in Derek Carr, an all-right running back in Josh Jacobs. They've got a really good wide receiver, an elite wide receiver in Devontae Adams, who just went there, had a killer game yesterday as well. Darren Waller is a nice young tight end coming through as well. They've got a good team, but they're not a winning team by any means, and especially on the defense as well. Very loud crowd when they're in Oakland. I'm not too sure if that sound has really transitioned to the Las Vegas Stadium. But I haven't been to the stadium before. I've seen it when it was getting built. I was in Las Vegas when it was getting built, but I haven't been inside it yet. The only stadium I've been inside is Soldier Field, actually, funnily enough, and that wasn't even for an NFL game. I was drinking beer. It was a beer fest. So we got to go onto Soldier Field for the Chicago Bears, and there was just all those beer tents, and you go and taste a different beer the whole time. It was fantastic. It was on my birthday back in 2019 when I was in Chicago. That was a fantastic event to go to. Young Stingray says, Seahawks just hit a 10 score on the limited field stadium. They did, mate. They did. Seahawks playing well here. Someone here says, Minnesota Vikings have had a couple of New Zealanders play them over the years of people with New Zealand backgrounds. I didn't even know that. Who are you talking about? Crazy New Zealand said, I used to like the Green Bay Packers because my favourite colour is green. Don't do that, Crazy New Zealand. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that, son. My God, no. No. Do you want to be a Manly Seagulls fan, Crazy New Zealand? Huh? Will be Manly Seagulls comparison? That's the Green Bay Packers, champion. Green Bay Packers and Manly Seagulls, very big comparison there. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. One, that will make me be a rival to you. And secondly, that'll make everyone be a rival to you because no one likes the Packers. No one likes the Packers. No one. Not even Packers fans like the Packers. Especially not now, because they are pretty poor now. They got done by the Minnesota Vikings pretty easily the other night too. They got done by the Minnesota Vikings very easily. My boy, Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson. Getting some good plays going there. I'm always scared though with Dalvin Cook. I always feel like I need to bring Alexander Madison onto my team, but we have a short reserves in our fantasy league. So they're not going to rush that one back. They're not going to return it. So it will be a touchback here for the Broncos, and they'll take it out here. So 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go here of the first half. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Get around it, baby. Get around it. We're here every day streaming, creating content. If you love your baseball, basketball, and NFL, this is the place to be. I wish I could get into hockey, but it's just not for me. At the game, it's for me, but not here. Crazy New Zealand says, let's just ignore that shambles are coming. I'm going to ignore it. It never happened. It never happened, sir. It never happens, and it won't happen again, will it? Won't happen again. So Jamal Adams is out. This really helps this Broncos offense. This really helps this Broncos offense with Jamal Adams out. So Jones is in here. All right, 1st and 10 at the 25. And I don't think you rush this. Instead, they do rush it, and they're going to lose 2 yards. Just dumb. Why would you rush that? It doesn't make any sense. Javonte Williams, why would you do that? It made no sense the entire time. You should be adapting that play there, Russell. It never looked like that was going to be a good rush at all at any stage, and you're going to lose 8 yards. Sorry, not 2, but 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 11 here. Like, look at that. It's stacked. There was never a chance of even getting close to getting some yardage gain there for Javonte Williams. That was very obvious, though. 3rd most tackles on running plays in NFL last season, the Seahawks quarterbacks. So 2nd and 11 now for Denver at the 23-yard line. There's no way you rush this. Yep, good. Russell Wilson looking underneath there. Gives it off to Javonte Williams there for an 9-yard play. So it should be 3rd and 2, I'd say. But Javonte Williams gets an easy little screen. Still no targets at all for Jerry Jeudy or Courtland Sutton. Still not a single target for either receivers. Alberto with a couple. Javonte Williams with a couple. So 3rd and 2 now. Yeah, the commentaries just said it too. So completions tonight. 4 tight ends, 2 running backs, 0 wide receivers. Wild. So 2 yards out here. 3rd and 2 here for the Broncos. 3rd down and 2. Russell Wilson. Where's he going to go? This offense has been all over the shop tonight. Deep throw! Jerry Jeudy! Jerry Jeudy! 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 Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy! Let's go, my fantasy baby! Boom, 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 boom. 67-yard touchdown reception for Jerry Jeudy. And that's the first target we've seen a Broncos receiver get. And Jerry Jeudy goes, boomski. He goes, boomski. Oh, it's a nice play there by Jerry Jeudy. Sorry, I'm just going to message my Denver Broncos mate. Let's go. I just told him he's something that I can't say on stream. Touchdown. So it will be 10-10 with 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. But let's go have a look here. So, Judy just scored a 67-yarder, you muppet. Oh, man. So my boy Tony's a Denver Broncos fan, but he was adamant. That Cortland Sutton would be the guy. It's like neither of these guys have been the guy this year, but Jerry Judy just absolutely broke his heart because I have Judy and he has Sutton. And it's very funny. No, so because he said Sutton has had the ball thrown to him once, and I'm going to say neither had Judy until that point. There you go. Crazy New Zealand, fire. So how many points does that get me on fantasy? Jeez, I'm 173 here this week. 173. Thank you for coming. Jeez, Judy on 17.20 points after that one. Because we have extra points for the 40 plus, 50 plus touchdown. We only had the one extra point there. So boy, oh boy. There we go. What a play though. That's a good play. They found it out wide and just went absolutely bang, and you can't be complaining with that. Yeah, I cannot be complaining with that. Is that on here? Yeah, there you go. At halftime, I'm going to go grab a bottle of water, by the way, guys. At halftime. That's at halftime now, not now. But that means that we'll tie the game as well at 10-10. It will tie the game at 10-10 there. This is what fantasy does to you, folks. It's what fantasy does to you. You love your NFL, you love your football. Bada bing, bada boom. Huh? You get your fantasy, it makes them more exciting. Because otherwise that would just be a normal, touchdown play. You know what I'm saying? Like, otherwise that'd be a normal touchdown play. But because I've got it in my fantasy, I'm a happy man. All right. Well, close game alert. Actually, I think I had a little cheeky side bet there. I think I did. Let's go have a look at that. Yes, that's done. That's a good shout. How many yards has Russell Wilson thrown for today? It wouldn't be many. It would not be many. Let's go have a look. He's thrown for 153 yards. I guess that does include the 67-yarder just then, but he's thrown for 153 yards. I didn't expect. Crazy New Zealand says, do the goal kickers play any part in the match, or do they just come on to kick goals? Just to come on to kick goals and also to kick off. Kicking the extra points or the field goals. Field goal, extra point, and punter is normally different. Punters are actually, there's a lot of Australians who have played punter over the years. A lot of Australians who used to play for AFL, because obviously they've got a very big boot on them, have played in the punter role over the years for, I think Seattle actually has a punter right now. Who is this Seattle? Is it still Seattle who has the Australian punter? Or did he go somewhere else? I know he was there last year, Australian punter. And NFL. Oh, jeez. The game's back on here. And Seattle, Geno Smith gets it off here. And they'll get to the 9-7. So that'll be a 2nd and 7 play here. 2nd and 7. What's his name? Australians in American football. Okay, let's have a look at this. Sounds like my position. It's a pretty crucial position, man. But then again, if you miss it, oh boy. Max Duffy used to play for the Dockers. Initial NFL team, the Broncos. We signed with the Broncos. Oh, he was waived though. But he is signed with the Broncos. He's played for the Dockers, who got knocked out in the weekend in the AFL. The semi-finals. So 2nd and 10 here at the 28. Geno Smith will give it off here to Rashad Penny. And Penny having a good game, but he gets taken down. It's a game about 5, but there is a flag in the middle of the field. Who else? Aaron Sipos. He's at the Detroit Lions. Signed with the Eagles on January 13, 2021 and made his debut in week 1. Oh, no, sorry. He was with us, but then he went to the Philadelphia Eagles. He was with us. Matt Leo used to play rugby. Aaron Sipos also used to play for St Kilda. Defense numbers 97. So that's going to be first down there for the Seahawks. Matt Leo, he's at Iowa State, has signed for the Philadelphia Eagles. He plays defensive end, actually. Val Holmes here. Get out of it. They got Val Holmes on this list. Yeah, old Val Holmes, eh? So 1st and 10 now, 4.5 minutes to go of this first half. Seattle at the 37 here, 10-10. Geno Smith not getting a great deal here, but he's lucky that was a flag. He drops back, play action, and oh, that could have been picked off, but it will be an unsuccessful throw. So 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 10. Jordan Mailata, he's at the Philadelphia Eagles. He used to play for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Jordan Mailata, he's not a punter, but he's a very highly paid player. Very highly paid player on the defense. Michael Dixon. Australian rules football, drafted by the Seattle Seahawks in the 5th round. Is Dixon the one I'm talking about? I think it could be Michael Dixon, the kicker that I'm talking about. All right, back on the way here. So at the 37 here, 2nd and 10. At the 37, Rashad Penny's had a fantastic game, to be honest with you, but they drop it back here. Oh, over the top. It might be. Oh, it's going to be caught. That's going to be caught there. Marquise Goodwin gets the grab. Jordan's a big bubba. Yeah, I met him at the Gold Coast Titans game a couple of years back. He was at the Gold Coast Titans game, and yeah, no, he's a big boy, man. He's a big boy. That's for sure. That's for sure, the old Jordan Mailata. But you've got to appreciate the Australians in the league. I'm not too sure of the Kiwis in the league, but apparently, they were saying there's a Kiwi in the league. Val Holmes, greatest NFL player for Oz. No, Jared Hayne played better. Yeah, it's true. Jared Hayne did play better than Val Holmes, but none of those guys are the best NFL player from Oz. Val Holmes didn't even get to 4th in the depth chart at the Jets. They give it off here. No, he fakes it up. Play action. Geno Smith over the top here. Gives it off. And that's going to be about 15-yard play. Jeez. They've got, how many tight ends are they using this game here? They've used 3 tight ends here, Seattle. They are loving their tight ends here. But they fake it out left with the play action, and they rush it out right, and it was just open for days. Open for days. So it'll be a 15-yard play. So 1st and 10 now for the Seahawks. Geno Smith has found 8 different receivers in the first half. He goes out with the screen to Metcalf, and Metcalf will get about 4 yards post-contact, maybe even 5. You can probably say 2nd 5 here. There was some good yards after contact there. So no matter what, you'd assume that the Seahawks should be getting a field goal at the very minimum. But look at this. He just pushes off the number 2 there. Pushes off number 2. And he goes for probably about 5-yard play. Look at that. DK Metcalf just says, get out of my face. He says, get out of my face. I'm going for this play. Regardless if you want me to or not. 5-yard play, DK Metcalf. You take it. 5 receptions for 20 yards. Average of 4. It's not great, but in the same sense, that's good for PPR owners. Geno Smith, team! Touchdown, Seattle! Touchdown, Seattle! Parkinson goes boom. Colby Parkinson goes boom. And it will be 16-10 here with the extra point to come. Colby Parkinson with a 25-yard touchdown reception with 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go of the first half. 25 yards there. Bones Malone says, I give you $5 if you say donkeys. Well, you can't give me $5 because we're not we don't have what's it called monetization on this channel yet. But I'll say donkeys. Oh, you want me to call the Denver Donkeys? Well, right now they're playing like donkeys. That's for sure, Bones Malone. Right now they're playing like donkeys. That's for sure. But it is 17-10 here, and Geno Smith, he's not looking too bad right now. He's not looking too bad, which is quite funny to say. 2 minutes 24 to go here of the second quarter. Crazy New Zealand, you get around football. You gotta love some American football. You gotta love it. Who do you go for, Bones Malone? You're obviously not a Denver Donkeys fan, that's for sure. Obviously, I'm guessing you're probably a Chiefs. I'm feeling maybe Chiefs. I don't think it. Like Chargers and Raiders don't like the Broncos, but I think the biggest one obviously there is the Chiefs and Broncos in regards to that division. But tell me I'm wrong. But it's been a fun game. Because I was expecting Denver to come out and wallop them. But it was good to see a 67-yard play there for Jerry Judy. Jerry Judy. Let's move that up here. Let's see what Tony's saying. He's not happy. Big Tone Dog's not happy. I'm going to literally say it'll really tick him off if I say this. Big Tone Dog's not happy. I'm going to put happy as well. Not happy. Not happy. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. I just took a screenshot of something I did not need to. That I did not need to. Bang. I can't believe Cortland Sutton hasn't been targeted a single time. I can't believe it. It's ridiculous. It is simply ridiculous. It is just simply ridiculous. Give me 1 second here, guys. All right. Good way to start even Monday Night Football, that's for sure. So let's keep going through these lists. So we got Lack Edwards, college football scholarship with Sam Houston State at the Jets. Now he's at the Panthers. He was at the Jets from 2016 to 2019, and now he's at the Carolina Panthers. The 235th overall pick in the 7th round of the 2016 NFL Draft. I wish it would tell us their position. I would original team / position. No, it doesn't have the position. It just has the team there. It'd be nice if you gave us the position. Sorry. Adam Gotsis used to play for the Monash Warriors and Gridiron Victoria. At the Denver Broncos, plays defensive end. Adam Gotsis. Blake Nua used to play for the Falcons. Jared Hayne, look at him go. Why has he got blue there? Does that mean what's that meant to be? Australian sportsman formerly associated with the NFL. Played at least one game in the NFL. Yeah, he did play one game. I think he played 3, didn't he? I think he might have played 3. But Denver bring it out here. 5, 10, 15. Oh, he ran into his own player. He ran into his own player. He ran into his own player there. This has been a fun first half. Commentary's right. It has been a fun first half. So 2 minutes and 19 to go here in the second quarter. And it will be Denver coming out here onto the ball. Russell Wilson. Yeah, Geno Smith really has performed decently here in this game. He did have a couple of games last year when Russ was down where he was able to get something moving. That's what I said. He's a serviceable quarterback. But he's not going to perform like this every week. So 1st and 10 here. First down at 21 for Denver. 2 minutes 19 to go here in the second quarter. They run it. Javonte Williams. Williams with a 10-yard play there. So it'll be 1st and 10. It looked like it might have opened up for him there, but it did close down pretty quickly. So 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go here. So you're probably going to get to the 2-minute warning. And we will get to the 2-minute warning. The 2-minute warning will be hit. So that will mean it is at time out, buddy. So guys, hit that thumbs up button. Bang. Subscribe if you're new around here. If you love your NFL, it's the place to be, buddy. If you love the NFL, this is the place to be. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go have a look at what the Cubbies are doing right now. The Cubbies are 5-1 over the Mets. Come on. Come on. Come on. And it's in New York, too. We'll take it. 89-52 record against a 58-82 record. Literally the opposite. Literally the opposite. But I'll take it. I'll take being at 5-1, but I could definitely still see it as choking. I don't want to see that. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. But all the other games, so we didn't actually finish off those other games. We're going through them. So, Saints and Buccaneers. That'll be interesting. At the Dome as well. When's the Major League Baseball playoff start? In not long at all. Probably a couple, maybe just over a couple of weeks or so, maybe. It's not far. It will be, 6th of October is the last game. So in about a month, really, 3 weeks a month. But I meant when I said a couple of weeks, that's what I kind of was meaning. But yeah, at the end of the 6th of October is the last game for the Cubs against the Reds. We have a 5 spot against the Reds there, 2 at home and then 3 in Cincinnati. We also take on the Phillies in a 3-game stretch at Chicago, Pittsburgh in a 4-game stretch in Pittsburgh, 3-game stretch against the Marlins in Miami. Take on the Rockies later on this week against the Rockies at Wrigley Field, and taking the Mets right now at in New York. So that's how we finish off our season. Obviously, we can't make the playoffs. We're not making the playoffs. But I'll take the year considering where it looked like it was going to go. We'll finish in the third in our division. We'll finish in third in the NL Central. We're not going to be getting a wild card or anything like that. But, we're 17 games back of the Brewers. Sorry, we're 16 and a half games back of the Brewers there. So we're not going to be getting into that position. But the Cardinals have been playing well this year, as much as I hate to say that. They have been. All right, so 2-minute warning is over here. 2-minute warning is over. And let's check out if Denver can score before halftime. But Major League Baseball playoffs that we will do. I'll probably cover mainly the NFL. Sorry, not the NFL. The National League. I'll probably cover most of the National League. We'll see how we go there. So 2 minutes left here of the second quarter. And Russell Wilson drops it back. Short over the top there. That's nice. They're going to have a big play here. Javonte Williams. Oh, it wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be, but he goes for about 14 yards. Nice little 6 yards after contact. So 1st and 10 now, and Javonte Williams has been getting a lot of this ball. You'd love him in fantasy. You'd be loving the old Javonte Williams in the old fantasy. That's a nice screen there. All right, so 1st and 10 now. 1.5 minutes to go here of the second quarter. Russell Wilson is going to rush it himself here and goes for about a 2-yard gain. Not the play. Not the play, Russ. Not the play. Not the play. Minute 16 to go. Rolling clock. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Rolling clock. Rolling clock. That was not the play at all there for the Broncos. Just wild. Obviously, they want at least a field goal here, just so they can bring it back within 4, and then they get the ball to start the second half as well, I believe. Yeah, they do. Yeah, Seattle started off with it. All right, Russell Wilson. He doesn't know where to go. He doesn't want to go. He goes deep. He goes deep. He goes deep. He goes deep. Oh, I didn't catch it in field. Incomplete there. And that was Cater Hamler. Cortland Sutton has still not received a single target in this game. Cortland Sutton has still not received a single target in this game. Jeez. And he was a high draft pick, man. I think he was like a 4th round pickup. I think it was a 4th round pickup. I waited to the 6th to get Judy. But I believe it was a 4th round pickup here in most fantasy drafts. And he right now has not received a single target. All right, 3rd and 8 here, 48 seconds to go. I think there's going to be a timeout used by the Broncos just to settle this down a little bit. It's not to delay a game, is it? No, it is a timeout, yeah. It is a timeout. Young Stingray says Seahawks lead 17-10 against the Broncos. Tough play score right here for the Broncos. It is, but the Broncos do have the ball. The Broncos do have the ball, however. So, yes, but also the Broncos have the ball. Season's over for me. Already, wait, what? It makes sense to go for... true. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading a message that I got from a friend. Seasons of me already trading Diggs was dumb. Yep, that's true. He traded Diggs. He traded me Diggs for CeeDee Lamb before the season started and Chase Edmonds. So 48 seconds to go here of the second quarter. And drops it back now. Russell Wilson takes it over. That's a good play. And Cortland Sutton with his first. He's away. Oh, taken down at the 24. That will be a good play there for Sutton. That will be a very good play there for Sutton. That's his first target and first reception of the game. That's 5. That's 10. And he gets open 15. 20, so it's going to be 25. Yeah, it'll be about 26. It'll be about 30. 32-yard play, that one. 30-yard reception there for Sutton. So it's been 2 big receptions when Judy and Sutton have been targeted. They're both 1 for 1. Russell Wilson here at the 24. He goes deep to Judy. Picked off. Oh! That should have been a pick there by Quail Diggs. That should have been an easy pick for Diggs, but he drops the ball. Yikes. That was an easy pick there. Seattle have not been able to grab down there. Oh, man. How does he miss that catch? That should be an easy pick. He had 5 interceptions last year. That was a very easy one. But he drops it. So 24 yards out right now. 2nd and 10. There's been 2 drops here for Seattle today as well, mind you. 2nd and 10 at the 24. Russell Wilson drops it back. Sack, 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 sack! Boom! That's a sack. That's a sack there by Seattle. So it'll be 3rd down now. You use one of your timeouts. If you are the Denver Broncos, you use one of your timeouts. You could see that one coming a mile away. That was terrible, terrible O-line work there from the Broncos. So Barton there with the sack. Barton with the sack. 26 seconds left here in the second quarter. You've still got a big play in you, and then you go for the field goal. Even if you just go for the 5-yarder, just so you can get a bit closer for the field goal to help out your big man. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 18 here for the Broncos. 3rd and 18 for the Broncos. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Considering Sutton and Judy on their 2... Oh, Judy had 1 target, but it was nowhere close to him either. Considering when they've been really targeting the ball, they've caught it for big plays. You'd be probably looking at him. 3rd and 18 here. 3rd and 18. Oh, shuttle to Javonte Williams. And Javonte Williams will go for about 12 yards. So they're not going to get the first down, but they will get more than likely a really easy field goal opportunity here before halftime. 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And they're still waiting. 5, 4, and there we go. So 3 seconds to go here. They will use the timeout. And now we're going to see a field goal come on here for the Denver Broncos to bring it back within a 4-point game. 4-point game. And the Broncos do receive the second half kickoff as well, guys, like I said. So that means that basically this is potentially turning it into a 10-point play. Yeah, basically turning this into a 10-point play here. Receive the second half kickoff, which they will definitely be enjoying. Brandon McManus here, 51 from 61, 84% on field goal, attempted a 40 to 49 yards. I think this is about 45er. It's a 40-yard attempt here. Oh, no, they're going to try and ice the kicker here. He slapped it through too. That's just a practice shot there for McManus. Now just try and ice the kicker here. Give him a nice little ice on the cake. Ice it on the cake. 4 seconds to go. Yeah, that's crazy. He's one of the oldest coaches. He definitely doesn't look a crazy deal old, Pete Carroll, considering. He's about to be 70. He doesn't look 70. Like, Pete Carroll does not look 70. I'm not going to lie. He doesn't look 70. All right, so field goal from 40 yards out, and he slaps it through. So there we go, guys. Halftime will come up, and it shall be 17-13 spot to the Seattle Seahawks at home at Lumen Field. My goodness me, it's a good start here for Geno Smith and the Seahawks. However, the Broncos will get the ball to start the second half here. The Denver Broncos will get the ball to start the second half. A bit of a stuttering start in regards to their offense. Let's go through some of the stats. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. But let's go have a look at some of these stats here from this game. See who's getting the yardage. Geno Smith here for for the Seahawks. 164 yards, thrown for 2 touchdowns. He's 17 from 18 completion rate. Rashad Penny having a good game here. 8 carries for 53 yards. 6.6 on average. Travis Homer with 1 carry for 2 yards. And Geno Smith 1 carry for 0 yards. In regards to the receiving call, Colby Parkinson. He's got 2 receptions, 43 yards and a touchdown. Will Dissily with the 2 receptions, 41 yards and a touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 2 receptions, 22 yards. DK Metcalf with 5 receptions for 20 yards. He's only getting 4 yards on average, but he's got 5 receptions. The PPR will be nice there for the fantasy. Tyler Lockett, 1 reception for 17 yards. Noah Fant, 2 receptions for 14 yards. And Rashad Penny with 2 receptions for 7 yards, with Dwayne Eskridge a reception for nothing. Moving on to the Broncos now. Russell Wilson already thrown for 206 yards and a touchdown. 10-15 completion rate. Now, that 206 yards also comes back with a 67-yard touchdown to Jerry Jeudy. Javonte Williams with 5 carries for 41 yards. Melvin Gordon, 3 carries for 18 yards. And Russell Wilson, 1 carry for 2 yards. So, Javonte Williams getting some good average yards, but overall they can't really go to the running game here because they're always consistently down. Jerry Jeudy has had 1 reception for 67 yards and a touchdown. Andrew Beck with the 2 receptions for 52 yards. Javonte Williams with 3 receptions for 32 yards. Cortland Sutton with the 1 for 30 yards. Albert O with 2 receptions for 19 yards. Melvin Gordon 1 reception for 6 yards. And KJ Hamler has been targeted but has not picked it up. So yeah, very interesting game here. Very interesting game so far. But guys, I'm going to go run and grab a bottle of water here. I'm going to go run and fill up my bottle of water. I will be back in about probably 2 minutes time. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Actually, let me just put this headset on charge before I run out to the car to get my bottle of water that I left in the car earlier. I left it in the car earlier, but let's just put this on charge here. Give me 2 seconds. Bang, bang. Oh, is it going to go in? Is it going to go in? Now it's in. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds here. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe. I'll be back in about 3 minutes time. Alright. And we're back. Bang! Alrighty. Let's make sure we're still on here. Yes. Alright. Oh, it looks like I'm going green. Am I going green? Yep, for some reason it's bloody all over the shop. This green screen here has been weirdly acting up since I moved the rooms. It's been weirdly acting up a little bit. Alright. So I have to leave this headset on charge here. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. I don't know what's going on. Let's go through those other NFL games. Let's go through these other NFL games here. Actually, how are the Cubbies doing? Cubbies are still up 5-1. Let's go, Cubbies! Let's go, Chicago Cubbies! Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Alright, NFL. Let's go have a look at next week, like I said. And we have got the Ravens and Dolphins. I've got Ravens there. Ravens. They've got a pretty easy start off here, the Ravens. They've got a pretty easy start to the season. Saints, Bucks. I'll take... You know what? I'll take New Orleans in New Orleans there. I'll take New Orleans in New Orleans. Lions and Commanders. I'm taking my Lions, absolutely. I'm taking my Lions. Commanders, the Washington could definitely get that done. 49ers and Seahawks. Right now, I'm thinking the Seahawks will play better than the Niners. I know it'll be in San Francisco, but right now I could definitely see the Seahawks doing better than the Niners there. Rams and Falcons. Probably take the Rams there for sure. Sorry, I don't even know why I had to think about that. Raiders and Cardinals. I'll probably take the Cardinals. I know we're seeing Las Vegas though. Broncos and Texans. I'll definitely take the Broncos there. But again, they're not playing well here today. They're not playing fantastic. Still think they win, but they're not playing fantastic. Cowboys and Bengals. I'll go Bengals. Even though it's in Dallas, I'll go Bengals. Packers and Bears. Surely Packers win that. I know Chicago beat the 49ers, but surely the Packers do win that. Surely. Bills and Titans. We'll go Bills there. And Eagles Vikings. By the way, for anyone watching, obviously, go in the chat right now. Would you prefer me to stream the Bills-Titans game or the Eagles-Vikings game? Because they're both on at the same time. The Bills-Titans starts at 9:15 a.m. for me, and the Eagles-Vikings starts at 10:30. Now, I have Stephon Diggs in my fantasy team from the Bills-Titans game. That's it. And I only have Dalvin Cook from the Vikings and Eagles game. I had got it, but I got rid of him for... I got him in a trade for Georgie Kittle. So, which game would you prefer me to stream there? The Bills-Titans or the Eagles-Vikings? Because I'm kind of confused which one to get done there. I'm confused which one that I should be doing there. But I think the Vikings... I'd back in the Vikings to win that. Second comes the Bills-Titans. Should be a good game. The Titans got done by the Giants, though. The Titans did get done by the New York Giants, which does kind of intrigue me. But then again, maybe surely they do bounce back. You know, maybe surely maybe surely does not make sense, but surely they bounce back the Titans after that pretty poor effort there against the New York Giants there. Let's go have a look at what my fantasy team's doing right now. Eagles-Vikings, someone Hughes says. Eagles-Vikings. Let's go have a look at how my fantasy team is doing. Alright, because I obviously won this week. I actually am going to high score this week. I'll actually get the highest score this week in fantasy. So Mahomes got 44.9. Dalvin Cook only got 13.8. It's an underwhelming game from him, but yet, 13.8, I'll take it. Nick Chubb got 15.3. Stephon Diggs with 29.7. T. Higgins 4.70. Dallas Goedert got 9. He's off my roster though. Jerry Jeudy was 17.20. AJ Dillon had a big game for me. AJ Dillon, I went on a nice little flight with AJ Dillon, and it's really paid off. He looks like he might be that main back in Green Bay. Justin Tucker only got 6. He only got one field goal and 3 PATs, so that was disappointing there. But you know what, it's a kicker, whatever. I'll take the 6 there. And the Ravens had a pretty good defensive game. Got 13 points. I'll take that. 1 interception with 9 points allowed, 3 sacks, 2 fumble recovery. So 2 fumbles and forced fumbles, and 1 fumble recovery. So I'll take that. Russell Wilson, I've got on my bench there. He's got 13.94. It's not bad considering. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. The guy I'm playing, Kyler Murray, he only had 18.52. So it's like Russell Wilson only needs 5 more to get to that. And like I said, I still think Denver win this game. I still have Denver winning this game here. 173. So I'm going to get 178. There's one guy right now who does have one player still in play, which is Javonte Williams. Geez, I really wish I had a draft with Michael Pittman, though. I was really high on Michael Pittman preseason. I was super high on him, and he has paid off. He has paid off on that, everyone being super high on him. He has paid off, Michael Pittman, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to grab him in time. And then I wanted Courtland Sutton, but I wasn't able to grab him in time. But thankfully, I picked the right one there by going Jerry Jeudy. But if Courtland Sutton was still there, I would have taken Sutton over Jeudy. So he's got Javonte Williams there. He's already on 169.32. A guy who is talking a lot of smack is on 168.82. So I've already beaten him by 5. He's got no players playing. I love when people talk smack. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to. Unless you know you're going to come out looking the better. Just, you shouldn't be talking smack. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you know you've got it in the bag, you shouldn't be coming out and saying it. Because, like, he was saying that stats prove that his team's better than mine. It's like, well, obviously not, mate. Like, obviously not. I've got a higher score than you. No, he's a good bloke. He's a good bloke, but he just got a little bit too lippy yesterday for a team that's going to lose to mine. But let's go have a look at... So Jordan Berry, he's obviously still playing. He used to play with the Western Crusaders and also AFL. Pittsburgh Steelers. He currently plays for the Vikings, Jordan Berry. Currently plays for the Vikings. Steelers signed punter Berry to their off-season roster in April. Berry was a 3-time All-OVC punter and part of a punting unit that ranked first in the OVC and 5th nationally in net punting at 39.08 yards per punt 2014. Pittsburgh Steelers 2015 and 2020. And then Vikings from last year to this year. You got Brad Wing. He used to play AFL, played for the Giants. Went undrafted, but then signed with a preseason game with the Patriots and Panthers. Added to the Pittsburgh Steelers team roster for 2014 season on a 1-year, $420K contract. Jeez, for Australians, they love that. That's a massive contract for Australians, including an annual average salary of $420K. He became the first Australian to throw for points in the NFL through a 2-point conversion. 2016-17 season starts with the Giants, giving Wing a 3-year, $6.425 million contract. Yikes. A 3-year, $6.425 million contract for a guy who is your punter. That's mad. Pittsburgh Steelers, no, that's not even the highest you get paid. Pittsburgh Steelers 2014, and then the Giants 2015 and 2017, and then obviously left the league. Hayden Smith, David King played for the Patriots, played at Bundoora Football Club. Chris Bryan, anyone I can recognise here? Sav Rocker used to play for Collingwood, North Melbourne. Oldest ever rookie in the NFL, Rocker signed a 2-year, $2.24 million contract with the Washington Redskins in 2013, including a $325,000 signing bonus, $325,000 guaranteed, and an annual average salary of $1.120. For Australians, man, that's a big contract, but for Australians, that's a big old contracto mundos. You definitely aren't complaining with that. It says Todd Carney. There's no professional Australian sports and public stating an interest in switching to the NFL. Todd Carney would never have played in the NFL. What? Willie Mason may have, but Todd Carney, no chance. What position would Carney play? What? He openly said he wanted to play for the NFL. What on earth? What position would Todd Carney play? I get Willie Mason making a shout for being a lineman, or Greg Inglis being Greg Inglis would be a good punt returner, to be honest with you. Greg Inglis would have been a really good punt returner. Who on earth what position would Todd Carney have played for? I'm going to Google this and see if it does come up with it. Todd Carney, NFL. Maybe this will come up and say it here. Todd Carney never learnt limits as his bad. Disgraced footy bad boy opens up that. About that incident. Okay. It doesn't have anything here about NFL. I don't think it's true, because there's nothing here on Google that says that he ever said anything about the NFL. And surely you would hear it. I'm just trying to think. NFL league player Todd Carney gets somewhat confused. No, that's not true. He never did play. I'll run away for the third quarter. Oh, there we go. All right, we're back on. We're back on here. All right, so it's going to be third quarter underway here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And Washington will return this one and get absolutely crunched at the 20. That's helmet to helmet there, but I don't. It's you could argue it should have been a flag there against the defense. Yeah, similar hit was flagged in the first half. Yeah, should have been called a flag that. All right, so average drive start, 0-17, 0-24 for Seattle, 17 for the Broncos. And Russell Wilson gives it off here to Melvin Gordon. Terrible play. Jeez, they're playing poorly here, the Broncos. That's just not a play that you should ever play. That was never on there. It was never on. Adjust the play. You can see it's not on. Dear me. All right. So 14 and a half minutes to go here of the third quarter, 2nd and 12 for the Broncos. Gordon, Beck, Selbert, Sutton and Judy on the field. 2nd down and 12. And Russell Wilson, again, they're going to run the play. They're going to get a good run there, but why are you running? You need to be airing this ball. So 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and 8, lucky that one worked for him, but their run game has not been working tonight. So 3rd and 4 now. 3rd and 4. 14 minutes to go in the third quarter. Broncos, third downs, 2 from 5, with average yards to go 10. Yeah, but a couple of those were like 17-yarders. All right, Russell Wilson's got Gordon, Tomlinson, Sutton, Judy, and Cleveland on the field, so 3 wide receivers. And he's going to fake that one off there. Wilson throws. That's a nice pass to Sutton. Caught on Sutton there with a nice catch. That'll be about a 20-yard play there. It took a long time. That was really nice yard there. 20-yard play to Courtland Sutton. That was really good to just soak it up. And Seattle rushing just couldn't get there in time. And Sutton will find the 20-yard reception. And he's so open there too. He's so open. Super open. So at the 44-yard line now. 13 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Yeah, Darren Bowles was very close to a hold. I was looking at that the entire time thinking, I'm surprised that's not getting called as a hold. I was waiting for the flag. They go quick throw here to Sutton. It will go for about a 6-yard play now, and Sutton's starting to get a few more receptions now. Starting to get a few more receptions now is Courtland Sutton. So that's 3 receptions. I knew that in the second half they were going to start to target those receivers a bit more. They're playing really soft coverage there on Sutton too. So that's 2 receptions in a row for Sutton. Second to 3 now. Second to 3. You watch them now bang it across to like an Alberto or a Judy. Sutton, Judy, Salbert, Beck, and Gordon. Alberto's not on. So look for Beck here, I'd say. Look for the tight end Beck. So at the 49-yard line on the south side of the field, second and 3 here for the Broncos. They get it outside. That's going to be a first down there for Beck with a really good block, but it's going to be Melvin Gordon who takes advantage of it for about a 10, 11-yard play there. So it'll be first and 10 now for the Broncos, and they're starting to move it a little bit better now. Ever since they started using those wide receivers, they've started to open up the field a lot more. But look at that. That's a great block here by Beck. That's a great block there by Beck. So Melvin Gordon there gets it now to, I think it's the 35. First and 10 at the 35, maybe. Maybe. Here come the Denver Broncos, baby. Melvin Gordon, 6 rushes for 37 yards and 6.2 on average. So it's the 36. So first and 10 at the 36. Russell Wilson looking at right. Will go underneath. Wrong play. It's going to be Javonte Williams who will get just back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and 9 maybe. Second and 9. It'll just get maybe a 1-yard gain on that one. 11 minutes 20 to go, third quarter. Nice play there on first down. This is a nice drive. That first half was dreadful from Denver, but it's looking a lot better now. They should definitely at least get points on this drive, that's for sure. So at the 35, second and 9 here. And but they're going to need that defense to hold up because their defense has not been up to standards today. And they've brought it back here. Oh, it's going to be a flag of delay game. This will be a flag of delay game. It's going to be a delayed game. It took them so long to get this off. Prior to snap, delay game. Yep. So it's still second down here. Delay of game penalty there against the Broncos. That was dreadful. I was watching it the whole time. It just kept ticking and they just weren't doing it. It's very obvious. So it'll be second and 14 now. It's a 10-yard penalty. 8 for 76 against the Broncos. The Broncos are giving away 76 yards on 8 penalties today. The Seahawks just 15 yards on 2 penalties. They've been very ill this one today, the Denver Broncos. All right, so Alberto, Williams, Sutton, Judy, and Hamler. They've got 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and a running back in the on the field right now. Russell Wilson definitely going to be airing this one out, though. 8 seconds left again, Russ. You're going to have to get it done here. He drops it back. He goes for a touchdown. Deep ball. Oh, it's going to be a flag here, I reckon. A flag here against the Seattle Seahawks. It'll be pass interference. Sutton was targeted, but it will surely be a pass interference here against Seattle. Yeah, he was always going down there. Yep, pass interference, defense, bingo. All right, so they're going to be in the red zone here. They're going to be inside the 10 yards here. Tarek Woolen, the rookie from Seattle, will give away the pass interference. Very obvious here. Sutton just has him beaten, and then he holds him back here last second. Clearly interference, clearly. Sutton's really turning up in the second half. Really turning up here in the second half. All right, so first and goal now. First and goal here at the 9-yard line. They'll probably give this off to Javonte Williams, you would assume. And that's not what they're going to do. They're going to fake it. Jerry Judy's open left hand side. Jerry Judy gets to the 7. Gets to the 7. So it'll be a 2-yard play, though. But Jerry Judy's definitely looking like the guy they want in the red zone to target. Courtland Sutton is the main guy in regards to on the field, but they're looking like their red zone being the target, man. All right, so that's 2 receptions there for Jerry Judy. There'll be second and goal at the 7 here. Second and goal at the 7. Moving the ball nicely, baby. Moving the ball nicely. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Cleveland, Sutton, Tomlinson, Salber, and Williams on the field right now. So 1 running back, 2 tight ends, and 2 wide receiver play. Denver Broncos here at the 6. They should come away with points here. There's going to be another delay of game here against the Denver Broncos. Just dreadful, man. Just dreadful, man. Like, this is not acceptable here for the Broncos. Just dreadful. They're going to have another delay of game. Yep, there you go. It's poor, man. It's poor. It should not be happening. It should not be happening. It should not be happening. All right, second goal. It has been very sloppy here from Nathaniel Atkinson's offense. So 9 from 81 penalties here. So 9 penalties for 81 yardage on the Broncos. 3 for 46 on the Seattle Seahawks. But that comes off that 25-yard pass interference that we just saw in the last play for Seattle. All right, Denver, second and goal, I think, at the 17. Drops it back here, left-hand side, gets it off here. And that's going to be caught by, I'm not sure who caught that. But that's a good play there by Josh Jones. So third and goal, and they'll be inside the 10. Inside the 10 there. But no matter what, they'll come away with a field goal here. But it's not something you would have been loving. Oh, it was Boone. Boone had the reception there from, a couple of yards. All right, so third and goal now. Broncos current drive. 8 plays for 71 yards and 6:23 on the time clock. Russ Wilson. 9 yards out. Third and goal. 5 for 5 on this drive. He's hit all of his targets. And short ball. Oh, maybe close. It'll be at the 1 yard line. Do they go for it? Fourth and goal at the 1 yard line. Do they go for it here, the Broncos, or go for the field goal? I'd say you go for it here. You either keep them on their own 1, or you get the touchdown. I'd be going with the touchdown here. That was so close. Oh, he got so close, but it will be a 4th and inches, really. But it'll be classed as a 4th and 1. 4th and goal, but this is inches here. I would go for this, and they're going to do it. So Sutton, Judy, Tomlinson, Alberto, and Gordon on the field here. 1 running back, 2 tight ends, and 2 wide receivers. So the Broncos now. And Wilson gives it off here. Touchdown, I think. Oh, he's fumbled, baby. They're going to check this. They will check this. That will be recovered by Seattle. I don't know if he gets... This is going to be interesting. They're going to say they get a stop. They're going to say there's a fumble here, but obviously they will check this to see. They will review this. For now, it is ruled a fumble. And he's still got it there. Oh. I don't know. This is going to be close here. This might be just simply classed as a fumble, yeah. If he wasn't fumbling it in the air, like he still had the ball, but it was kind of like rolling around, he gets over the line, but I think they're still going to class that as a fumble. They will review it, though. They will review it. Jeez, that's close then. That's so disappointing because they would have had them at the 1 yard line, but instead now they get them at about 12 yards. 12 yards out. And not only that, but now they don't get any points. They don't get a 3 or a 7. They get nothing. Absolutely nothing there. Champions. All right, but still only early here. Still a long way to go here in this game. And Seattle come up good there on the old defense, but they would be reviewing it as we speak. They would be reviewing this as we speak. All right, have the Cubs won their game yet? Have the Cubbies won their game? End of the 8th, and we're still leading 5-1. Come on, the Cubbies. Come on, the Cubbies. That's what we're talking about. Who's been playing well here for the Cubs? Who's got the scores? McKinstry with 2 hits for a run. Seiya Suzuki with 2 hits. 2 RBIs for McKinstry as well. Reyes with a nothing. Ian Hatt with 1 run and 2 walks. Rafael Ortega, 2 RBIs, 2 hits, 2 runs. And Alfonso Rivas with a 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 run, 1 RBI. We'll take that. We'll take that. Javier Assad started today with 5 hits for 1 earned run and 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. You'll take that. You'll take that. You won't complain about that. You won't. Oh, Mark Kenya must have hit a home run solo. All right. So they're still reviewing this right now. Just to see. Just reviewing this to see if he does actually fumble. Because if they don't class this as a fumble, he actually does probably get the ball over the line, but he is somewhat bobbling it as he's moving. He is somewhat bobbling it as he's moving. So they're probably still going to hold that down as a fumble. Yep, they're still looking at it. All right. So yeah, this is extremely tight. I think the ball does come loose. Here we go. After review, the ruling on the field stands is called. Yep, it's a fumble recovered by Seattle. First down. So there we go. And then the 9-yard return as well, which does screw over the Broncos quite significantly there. So after that fantastic drive by the Broncos, they get absolutely nothing from it. 50-plus yards on each of 4 drives in the first half for the Seahawks. All right, so at the 10-yard line now, the Seahawks, how are they going to get this one doing? This is it's sad for the Broncos because they would have had them stuck in the 1 even if he didn't make it, but instead the fumble happened. And they're going to rush this one, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 2nd and 10 here. Bradley Chubb making a stop there. But that'll be 2nd and 10 here. They are backed up, though. Seattle Seahawks first half drive, 6 plays for 70 yards and a touchdown. 7 plays for 72 yards. Down. They went quickly here. They went really quickly here, Seattle. Oh, sack. Oh, my God, nearly a safety. Oh, my goodness me, that was nearly a safety. Wowee. So 3rd and 9, yeah, careful. That was very close to a safety there for the Broncos. So 3rd and 9 now. They are definitely backed up here. Geno Smith, 17 for 19, 164 yards and 2 touchdowns. All right, 7 minutes to go here of the 3rd quarter. And drops it back here, does Geno Smith. Oh, close to pick off. Oh, there's going to be a flag. No way is that a flag against the Broncos. Wow, I think that's bullshit, man. I think that's a horrific call there. That is not a defensive hold for me. Holding, defense. Nah, I think that's a ridiculous call there. I think that's a horrible call there against Certain. Let's have a look at this. I disagree. I disagree. But it is what it is. So it'll be a flag there against the Broncos. It will be a 1st and 10 now for the Seattle Seahawks. I disagree with that call. So at the 21, they'll drop it back here. Drop it back. Geno Smith can be sacked. No, he gets over the top. That'll be dropped. That'll be dropped. So that'll be a 2nd and 10 now. I think if you're calling the last one a flag, there's going to be a flag in the offensive backfield. A late hit. Jeez, Denver are all over the shop. Roughing the passer. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down. Bradley Chubb. Jeez, the Broncos defense has been shocking today. The Broncos defense has been so poor today. That's pretty obviously going to be a roughing the passer call there. That is obviously going to be called as roughing the passer. All right, so it's going to be Seattle ball now, and Seattle at the 31. I'm not sure what that means. Panos says hello. Hello, Panos. How you doing? Who you go for, Panos Cerritos? So rush there, and Rashad Penny gets taken down at the 31. Dios Bianco says only Denver. Denver need to do a little bit better here. They need to do a little bit better right now. Yeah, Dios, we're going to be tomming you out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We're going to be tomming you out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, let's put that back up like that. There you go. So Seattle now at the 39. So 31 here. 2nd and 10. And drops it back in Geno Smith. Oh, that's a terrible pass there from Geno Smith. That'll be 3rd and 10 now. That'll be 3rd and 10. That was a terrible pass. That didn't even make it even close to the receiver there. And he was relatively open. If he hits him, he gets probably about a 7-8 yard play. All right, 6 minutes, 17 to go here of the 3rd quarter. Seahawks offense, first team to start rookie at left tackle and right tackle in opener since 2009 Jaguars. I want a team to bet. I reckon Denver still win this game. I do. I reckon Denver still win this game, but just not by that line. I still feel like Denver will find a way. Blitz, 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 blitz. Oh, good catch. That's a great grab there by Seattle. DK Metcalf. How does he catch that ball for a first down? That is impressive there by DK Metcalf. That is impressive there by DK Metcalf. That is a tough grab to get. That is a tough grab to get. So Geno Smith there. Look at that. DK Metcalf grabs that one at the 45. All right, at the 46. And Geno Smith goes out there. That should be an easy grab, though. Metcalf gets taken down. Oh, fumble, fumble, fumble. Denver! It's a fumble, and Denver are going to be away with it. Fumble, fumble. They're still going here. That's going to be a fumble recovery by the Broncos, and they are in business here. They are in business. Gregory grabs the fumble recovery there. DK Metcalf, oh no. The ball comes out the bat before the knee comes down. And that is a grab one. That is a great one there. That is a great one there. Yeah, we'll catch you later too, the champion. So the Broncos come up with the ball. Guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. But Metcalf fumbles that one. The Broncos are now on the offense. And like I said, I still think Denver still win this game. I think they'll come with the big plays to get it done. I think they'll come with the big plays to get it done. But I think they'll probably be about 30. Maybe at 40 yards out here from the Seattle line or so. I think about 40. Oh, the Basketball World Cup coming up. Oh, it's in Australia too. No idea. I don't think anyone in Australia knows that that's on. I don't think anyone does. Panos can't give any match. I think you want to go live, you go on Denver. I still think Denver win this game. I said that when they didn't have the ball, and now they've got the ball, and I still think Denver win this game. All right. All right. Alberto hasn't got the ball for quite a long time, to be honest with you. They really started off heavy pound of those tight ends, but the tight ends haven't really been receiving too much love since that first quarter. I don't know what happened there, but something froze. But at least right now. Oh, what's going on here? Everything's up. I don't know why this is. I can't hear everything. Everything's just gone off. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, but we do need to see a bit more here from the old Russell Wilson to get his receivers into a better area. We do need to see that because he has not been... Like, that last drive was very good to Cortland Sutton. He got 2 or 3 receptions considering he only got targeted... he got targeted 0 times in the first half. First half didn't have a single target. It was just Jerry Jeudy with that 67-yard touchdown. That was the only target and reception that we saw from their receivers in that first half. All right. Oh, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful afternoon there in downtown Seattle. Jeez, that is beautiful. Just beautiful. Sunset, amazing. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see what Russ Wilson can do. They are at the 30, so I was right the first time, or 32. First and 10 of the 32, 5.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. They're going with the lookout right here. They've got this big play set up right. I don't think they rush this. They don't. Russell Wilson drops back, goes deep, goes deep, goes deep, goes deep. Oh, he couldn't get there. That was two Courtland Sutton. That was good work there by Woolen. But Courtland Sutton there was the one targeted. So second and 10 now. That was pretty good defense from Woolen, considering he gave away that penalty in the last play. And if he doesn't throw it to the inside there, if he throws it over the top there, you would have given Sutton a bit of a better chance there. That's what I'm saying. He needs to get his wide receivers in a better position here, Russell Wilson, and give him the ball in a good play. All right, so they're going to run this one through Gordon, and Melvin Gordon, after contact, will get about 7 yards. It should be about 3rd and 3 now. 3rd and 3 here for the Broncos. I reckon if they get the field goal, the next time they take it, they go for an 8-point. They go for the 2-point play at the end of the touchdown to make it 7. All right, 3rd and 3 here. 5 minutes to go of the third quarter. Judy, Hamler, Sutton, Alberto, and Gordon on the field. 3 yards out from a first down. Very close to the red zone right now. There's 9 seconds left here on the play clock. All right, drops it back at Russell Wilson. He's going to rush himself. No, he puts it over the top here. Oh, there's a flag. I thought that should have been a touchdown there to Alberto. I thought that was going to be an easy touchdown for Alberto. There, it looks like there might be a hold here on the defense. Might be a hold here on the defense. Pass interference. Defense. There you go. 27. Ball replaced. That's what I found. It's Tarek Woolen. He's given away a couple of flags here. Tarek Woolen, the rookie. And it will be about the 5-yard line. He's going to have it too. About the 5-yard line. Hamlin probably does get there too. He probably does get the touchdown. It'll be about 3 yards out. So Denver are going to be in a very good position to score here. Denver going to be in a very, very good position to score right now. Gordon, Alberto, Sutton, Judy, and Hamler on the field. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, and 1 running back. And they're probably going to give this ball off to Melvin Gordon here, you would assume. And that's exactly what they do. Gordon here will go to about... He'll probably gain half a yard there. Nothing much at all. So second and goal, about 3. Second and goal from 3 out now. Four minutes, 20 to go here, third quarter. Second and goal here, 4 yards out. Surely they score from here. They've got Javonte Williams out back. I don't think they run this. They've got Sutton out to the right, Jerry Jeudy out to the left, and he's going to look for Sutton. Oh! I think it's going to be shorty by Alberto. I think it's going to be 3rd and inches. 3rd and goal, but 3rd and inches. So I'd be giving this ball to Melvin Gordon if I'm the... he did fumble the ball the last time they tried it, though. And it's a good throw then, a good catch by Alberto, but he does get it. Yeah, it's going to be short. It's going to be 3rd and inches at the goal line. He tried to bring it in there, but it was still nice. It was a nice grab. So 3rd and goal here at the... So Sutton, Judy, Hamler, Tomlinson, and Williams on the field. So they might give this to Williamson. I would give this to Williamson. This looks like an easy touchdown to Williamson. They're not stacking the box here. I'd give this to Williamson. Are they going? Then they're going to stack it. Oh, he fumbled it as well! Oh, my God. Wow. Another fumble from Denver on the goal line. Wow, Denver have been poor today. The Broncos cough it up again in a beautiful position. Dreadful, man. Just poor. Oh, man. Poor ball coverage there by the Broncos offense. Just poor. You can't be giving up 2 fumbles on the goal line in the same amount of drives. 2 drives and 2 fumbles on the goal line. both via Javonte Williams and also Melvin Gordon. It's just not acceptable. It's just not acceptable there. I get it's tough here in Seattle, but you can't be giving up those 2 fumbles in that situation. At minimum, you could have had 6 points there. At minimum, you could have had 6 points, be down by 1. Instead, you're now... 6 points you'd be leading. 6 points you would be leading. 16, 19, you'd be up by 2. But instead, they're still down because they just don't cover the ball well. They're not holding the ball well. Dreadful, man. Just poor. And you know what? Again, it's going back to the fact they're not getting their receivers in good positions. They have not been getting the receivers in good positions. So, it's what it is. Let's see the Cubbies. Some of the Cubbies are winning. They're still winning 5-1. Bottom of the 9th. Let's go. Come on. Come on. 7 hits as well. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I haven't been able to stream a Cubbies game for a few months. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. But I really want those finals to come around. I'm kind of excited for the NRL finals to finish and get into the Rugby League World Cup and FIFA World Cup and whatnot. I'm kind of excited for the NRL season to be over and look towards 2023 and also that Rugby League World Cup. Gives me that bit of that break for that 2-week time, and I can just go relax in Fiji for a couple of weeks before it all starts up. I know I've still got Premier League and whatnot, but overall, Premier League and NFL and all that, but overall I'll get a bit of a break in regards to just pumping out that NRL content. It has been a pretty full-on year. It's been a full-on year. Dodgers Giants, I consider streaming that game, but it's just not really for me. 1st and 10 now. Last team to lose 2 fumbles was the 09 Rams. And it's going to be... Oh! Did he catch it? Yeah, they're going to say catch. They're going to say catch there, so that should be 2nd and 7, I think. Look at Woods come through here. Like, it's a good play from Seattle, but in the same sense, you can't be fumbling the ball there twice in as many drives. Poor man. Just dreadful. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 8 here for Seattle at the 22. And they're going to drop it back. Now, sack. No, he gets it off. And that's going to be a dead play. So 3rd and 8 now. So Denver's defense has started to turn up a lot more. Denver's defense has turned up. It's just their offense is falling apart. First half, 8 possessions, 6 scores, 0 turnovers. Second half, 3 possessions, 3 turnovers. Wow. All 3 possessions have had 3 turnovers in the second half, but there was not a single turnover in that first half by either team. 2.5 minutes left here of the 3rd quarter. Tonight, Seahawks 3rd downs, 4 from 6, average yards to go 7.3. So around where they are at right now at the 8. 3rd and 8 here at the 22. Gotta be very careful though. They are breaking through with this coverage over the top here. That's a good catch by Tyler Lockett. That's a good catch there by Tyler Lockett. So it'll be a 1st down there, and it'll be a 9-yard play for Tyler Lockett. Let's grab this bad boy. 1-on-1 there with Bradley Chubb. Alrighty, so 2 minutes to go here. 31 yards out from the Seattle line. Russ Wilson gives it off, and Rashad Penny for a 4-yard play. 4-yard play. Bradley Chubb about to be a free agent. Yeah, to be fair, he's a free hit. That's right. That's fair. Alright, let's sort this bad boy out. Bradley Chubb 2018, career sacks 12, 2019 1, 2027 and a half. Jeez, he's really gone behind since 2018. Alright, at the 35-yard line here, Seattle 2nd and 6 now. And it will be a running play for Oh, good run there away. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Oh, it's a great play. It's a flag. Inside the Denver 45 is the rush, but what's the flag for here? What's the flag for? Holding. Offense. Oh, the rush will come back. Holding against the offense, and the rush will come back. That is really disappointing there. That is really disappointing. These officials have been good today. They've really seen everything. These officials have been solid today. And they're going to get tasked with a nice little 10-yard penalty as well. So 2nd and 16 now with 52 seconds to go here of the quarter. I'm really disappointed with this Broncos offense today. Super disappointed. Super disappointed. I'm glad I didn't get any of the running backs. Oh, sack. No, Gene Smith gets out. He's going to get to the 35. He gets off fumble. No, he held it in, luckily enough. But it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Lucky he held that. He nearly fumbled that. He very close to fumble on that one, but it will be about a 15-yard rush there from Geno Smith. Look at this. He nearly fumbles it. You can see it start to bubble, but he does regather it. All right, 3rd down. They'll just wait it out here. This will be the end of the 3rd quarter. This will be the end of the 3rd quarter now. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and bang. There we go, guys. So the end of the 3rd quarter is finito, and the Seattle Seahawks will lead 17-13 going into the 4th. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you are new around here. We stream every day here for American sports. If you love American sport, whether it be baseball, basketball, or American football, we are the place to be. But the Cubbies won 5-2. Let's go. We gave up a run in the 9th, but we won 5-2. Let's go. The Cubbies. McKinstry with a good game there, and also Rafael Ortega. So Lions, we take on the Commanders this week. And then after that, the Vikings. Vikings is going to be a good game for Dalvin Cook, that's for sure. That's for sure there. That's for sure. Brocky Sports says, hey BK. Hello, Brocky. How we doing, champion? Do you like your NFL, Brocky Sports? Obviously, we're brand new here on the old NFL arenas. Who do I take on week 2? So, he has caught on Sutton. So, Sutton has picked up how many points in this game? Sutton's got 10.6 to 8. Jerry Judy's on 18.5. So, he's only got those 2 receptions, which is really disappointing. Like, it's all good to have 18.5 points, but it's like, you're not going to score a 67-yard touchdown every game. You know what I'm saying? So, it's still relatively disappointing here for Jerry Jeudy in this game. Yes, sir. What team do you go for, Brocky? What team do you go for? AJ dealing with a 20 spot there. Russell Wilson on 15.62. Yeah, it's been a disappointing game for the old Russ. It really has been. It's been a disappointing game for Russell Wilson. I know he's got them there a couple of times. It's not his fault that Javonte Williams and also... Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon fumbled the bag effectively, but it's not his fault necessarily that happened. But overall, he's had a very stuttering offense today, where he's barely used his receivers, and when he started using the receivers in the 3rd quarter, they started to lock down it, and then start throwing back to the tight ends, and they don't do it. So I don't know. It's just really weird offense here from Denver today. The Chiefs. Of course you're a Chiefs fan. Who's not a Chiefs fan in Australia nowadays, eh? Who's not a Chiefs fan in Australia nowadays, eh? Gee whiz. Entertain us, buddy, you a Chiefs fan. You're a Chiefs fan. Every man and his dog's a Chiefs fan now. Let me guess. Patty Mahomes is your favourite player? Travis Kelce? Alright, we go into the 4th quarter here at 17-13. Like I said, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Beautiful afternoon there in beautiful afternoon there in Seattle. So at the 39 here, so they go 3rd and 2 here. They rush it out left, and Geno Smith will get the 1st down. It's the 1st down there for Geno Smith. They had to be quick if they're on the defense there, the Denver Broncos, but they didn't do it. So Geno Smith will get the 1st down. He's had a good game here today, Geno Smith. You cannot complain. You cannot complain with Geno Smith in today's game. He hasn't done really anything wrong overall. He hasn't done really anything wrong here. Hasn't done anything wrong overall. So Rashad Penny, 58 rushing yards, 7 receiving touchdowns. 7 receiving yards, not 7 receiving touchdowns. DK Metcalf with 7 receptions, 36 yards. So not a lot of yards, but a good amount of receptions there for the PPR users out there in fantasy. Seattle at the 42. Chop it back here. Rashad Penny with a good play. Ooh, nearly got a good play, but he got held back there. So we at the 2-yard play there. Second down. Yeah, this offensive line's had its struggles, but today it's been pretty good. 14 minutes to go here. Seattle obviously want to just soak up some time on the clock right now. Soak up some time on the clock. And they drop back here. Jenna Smith drops it back. Sack, fumble! Picked up! And it's the Seattle Seahawks ball. Oh, sorry, I thought that was Broncos ball. Jeez. I thought that, for some reason, my brain thought Broncos picked that up there. Oh, it's lucky that Seattle still grabbed that ball there because Geno Smith got crunched from behind, but it will still be Seattle ball. It will be a massive sack. The ball bounces into I can't see whose hands that goes into, but they're very lucky there, Seattle. Very, very lucky because the ball got knocked out of their hands. So it's 3rd and 16 here for the Seahawks, but that was a good play there by Denver. Nearly got the ball. Nearly got the ball. Seattle drop back to the 30, drop back to the 25. Geno Smith looking deep, looking deep, looking deep. Oh, nearly picked off, but it will be a no catch. All right. Fant was a target, and they'll be 4th and 16, so the Denver Broncos will come back out of the offense. But realistically, they need to score from a long play because they've scored a touchdown from a 67-yarder. Besides that, everything else has been field goals because they keep getting inside the the 2-yard line and then fumbling it. They're fumble the city. The Denver fumbles right now. Fumbleos. The Denver Fumbleos. They've fumbled the ball a couple of times now on that 2-yard line. Just ridiculous tonight. All right, so Dixon, the Aussie Dixon. He puts that ball up there. And it will be Broncos return this one. Bring it back here. Still going. Going to get taken back to the 17. There's no way. She just called the safe catch there, man. Should have just called the safe catch there, but that will be Broncos coming back out on the ball here. Broncos offense take the field. Russell Wilson, Cortland Sutton, Alberto, Jerry Jeudy. Here we go. Can we see a change of a direction here? They're going to need a bit of a change of direction. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go like that. Oh, let's change that one. All right, there we go. I still think Denver win. I don't know. I still feel like Denver gonna win. Like they've had enough opportunities though. Like they've had enough opportunities that they should already be leading, and they should already be leading by multiple scores. They should be leading by multiple scores, but they just keep choking it up when it comes to the crunch. When it comes to the crunch, they keep choking it up. So what we've got, 53 votes, Denver Broncos with 79%. Jeez, a lot of votes for the Denver Broncos, who haven't led at any stage of this game so far. The Denver Broncos have not led at any stage of this game so far. Not a single stage. Bears Packers next week. That'll be a good one. I'll get around Chicago over that one, even though I am a Lions fan. Obviously, I'm a Bulls and also Cubbies Blackhawks fan, so I do have to get behind at least Chicago against the Packers. And we all hate the Packers. Of course, everyone hates the Packers. Everyone hates any team that comes from Milwaukee. You know, the Brewers, I don't really hate the Bucks, but they're annoying. I definitely do hate the Packers, though. But Brewers are my most disliked team. I actually dislike the Brewers more than the Cardinals, and I'm a Cubs fan. But it is what it is. That's all part of the rivalry, baby. It's all good fun. Alright, so just waiting here for Denver to come back out onto the ball here. Let's see them get through some good, solid offense right now. Let's see them get through some good, solid offense and put this bad boy in the end zone. They've been so close so many times, but it just keeps failing for them. Dear me. I will say, though, I do appreciate whoever is tuning in right now. Obviously, we're a brand new channel in regards to American sports. We have a big, nearly 20,000 subscriber channel for Australian sports, but for American sports, this is a brand new channel. So I do appreciate anyone who does tune in for this one. For me, it's 12:30 on a Tuesday, so I'm not going to really have too much of my audience from the other channel over here now because they're all at school or work. But I do appreciate everyone who is supporting the channel regardless of it being a brand new one. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Denver Broncos at the 20, and Wilson drops back, deep throw. Now he goes short there for Javonte Williams. A nice little check down, goes for about 4 yards. A little about 4 yards there. 2nd and 6. And don't forget to go and follow us on the BKR Sport Instagram. I haven't got the right one, so I haven't done one of these little social media things for our BKR Sport USA one yet. Because I've actually created a BKR Sport USA Instagram itself. An individual actual Instagram for BKR Sport USA. Alright, so Denver here at the 24. I might leave Twitter, it's just the same BKR Sport though. I gets it outside, left-hand side here. And they've got maybe like a 2-yard toss. 2-yard toss there. So it's going to be 3rd down and maybe 3 or 4. Oh, there's an injury here for Seattle. Woolen, the rookie. The rookie Woolen gave away a couple of penalties, but also done decently for a decent part of this as well. Yeah, I think he's just been stung here. I think there's just a stinger there to the upper chest. The helmet to the upper right shoulder, or left shoulder, sorry. Oh, left shoulder there of Woolen. That's what's done him there. I think he's okay, though. I just think he's very... Yeah, it would have hurt. It would have hurt, that's for sure. Helmet straight to the shoulder will not be feeling nice. All right, so 3rd and 4 here for the Broncos. They're at the 26-yard line. Drops it back here. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, what's he going to do? He goes right in the middle of the field. He gets off to Sutton. And Sutton with a great play. Sutton with a big 1st down there for Denver. Right up the center. That's a gain of 17 there on 3rd down. Too easy there for Cortland Sutton. Too easy there for Cortland Sutton. And no one even close to him. He's finding a lot of gaps here today, Cortland Sutton. He is. So 4 receptions for 72 yards and 18 on average. Drops it back there. Russell Wilson looking deep again. Now he goes short for Javonte Williams with the screen. And he will just get a yard, I would say. So it should be 2nd and 1, I would assume. Should be 2nd and 1 here. So it's like 2nd and 9. He gained 1. 2nd and 9. She's more like the shot. Nice little dink off there. So 17-13 in favour of Seattle. Jordan Brooks, franchise record, 183 tackles last season. 2nd in the NFL. First was Foy Oluokon. 2nd and 9 here at the 44. Denver need to start doing something with these drives. They've had many drives. They've put themselves in the 2 yards and then fallen apart. Wilson underneath there, Jerry Jeudy, and Jeudy with a great play. He has a 1st down and more. He gets it to the 37 or so. It's a good play there by Jerry Jeudy. I think that's about a 19-yard play there by Jerry Jeudy. And that's my fantasy team there right now, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Shake them titties, baby. Shake them titties, baby. Jerry Jeudy with the 19-yard play. Shaking them titties. So 19-yard play there. So 3 receptions for 88 yards and 56 yards after catch with 1 touchdown to Jeudy today. He's had a good game when he's been targeted. He's only been targeted 4 times with 3 receptions. And the other one was not a good pass at all. Should have been picked off, actually. Wilson will give it off to Gordon. And Gordon with a good play. Yes, has a 9-yard play there. They're moving the chains, but they're getting to that scary part where they haven't been able to do the right thing with it. So it should be 2nd and 1 here for the Broncos. Should be 2nd and 1. That's a really good 1-2 punch there. Boom, boom. Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams have been decent today besides those 2 fumbles that they've had. So 2nd and 2 here. Sorry, it was an 8-yard play. 2nd and 2. Denver at the 28 of the Seattle side of the field. They're on the drive here. They're on the drive, but they keep messing up the drive at the end of it. Crazy New Zealand. Muppets, man. That's who was spamming. Muppets. And they're going to drop it back here. Russell Wilson, where's he going to go? Sack, maybe no drop. Puts it deep. And that's a bad throw. Targeted for Jeudy, but not really. Targeted for Judy, but not really. So really, Judy's been targeted 5 times, but 3 of them have been catchable, and he's caught all 3 of the catchable passes. So you've got to be pretty happy with that one. He hasn't been targeted an unbelievable amount, but those 3 catches that he's received have been they've been the only ones he's really realistically been targeted with. So 3rd and 2 now for the Denver Broncos. They will more than likely go for this. I know there's 8.5 minutes to go, but they'll more than likely go for it. I don't see them going for a field goal. On 3rd down, Russell Wilson 7 for 8 yards, 156. First downs 4, touchdowns 1. And they will run it here. Jerry Jeudy over the top here. Jerry Jeudy with another reception, and that's going to be about a 15-yard play. Jerry Jeudy! Jerry Jeudy! So another reception there. So all 4 of the targets have actually been realistically catchable for Jerry Jeudy, and he's caught all 4 of them, and that will take him over the 100 yards for today. Crazy things seem like low-scoring games. This is a low-scoring game. Chiefs-Cardinals wasn't. Chiefs-Cardinals was like 44-25 or something like that. This game here is just two offenses who are a little bit shaky. But this is where these 2 teams, this is where the Denver Broncos have made a mistake all day today. Russell Wilson rolls out, goes left hand side, over the top. Oh, so close to a touchdown to Albert O. Salbur. So close. 2nd and 10 here. The Broncos have gotten to this area twice in the last 2 drives they've had, but they've fumbled the ball at the 1-yard line both times. Oh, he should have caught that. He should have caught that, but coming down with it, the ball hits the ground really hard, and it comes out of the hands. All right, 2nd and 10 now. Broncos' current drive, 9 plays, 64 yards, 5 minutes and 2 seconds has been allowed. 7 minutes 48 to go here of the 4th quarter. Show Russ the boom is one of the signs here. So 2nd and 10 for the Broncos at the 16. Russell Wilson goes right inside here to Javonte Williams. That's a 6-yard play. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 here. 3rd and 4 here, but they're inside the 10. Inside the 10, 3rd and 4. Sorry, 3rd and 3. So it's going to be a 7-yard play. So I thought it was 4. 3rd and 3 here for Denver. All right. So Russell Wilson here, 6 for 8. 3rd down and 3. Williams, Alberto, Sutton, Jeudy, and Hamler on the field. So they're loving this 3 wide receiver set, this Hamler, Jeudy, and Sutton combo. Hamler's not really received any targets today, but they're loving this set here. So 3rd and 3 here at the 9. And Russ Wilson over the top here. Javonte Williams! No, 3 yards out. So it's going to be a 1st and goal here at the 3-yard line, and Denver are going to score here. Well, then again, you can't say that because the last 2 drives, they've fumbled the bag. They've fumbled the bag at this exact area the last 3 drives. 2 drives, sorry. But that was easy there for Javonte Williams. So where does the ball go now? That's the question. Where does the ball go now? So Javonte Williams is definitely getting a lot of ball usage there for you fantasy owners out there. You'd be happy with it. 7 rushes, 43 yards, 8 receptions for 51 receiving yards. We're loving Javonte Williams in your fantasy team right now. All right, at the 3-yard line, are you going to go with the run still? No, they go over the top here, right inside. Russ Wilson over the inside. Touchdown, maybe? No. Touchdown, no. Touchdown, no. Touchdown, no. Still no signal? No touchdown, they're saying. Still no touchdown, so we'll stay as 2nd goal here, so he mustn't have got his feet inbounds. Whew. Look at this, and... Oh, does he get his right foot down? Ooh. No, if toe on the line there, I reckon. I reckon the toe does go down the line there. I believe the toe does go down on the line there. 2nd and goal now. So at the 3-yard line. That was a good play, though. Nearly got it done there. So 3 wide receiver set again. 1 tight end, 1 running back. Wilson at the 3-yard line. And I don't know if they're going to run this one. They do not. Oh, there was a shuttle there, and they would have scored too. There's a flag down. There might be a false start. They would have scored a touchdown too with the shuttle pass, but it will be a flag. Price snap. False start. Yep. Offense, Denver Broncos. It was caught on Sutton. That would have been a touchdown to the Denver Broncos as well with the shuttle. Wow, they've been bad on these this discipline today, the Broncos. Really poor on the discipline. So still second and goal here, but they'll lose obviously a few yards here, 5 yards on the flag. So now it should be second and about 7 or 8. I think second and 7. Yeah. Alberto, Williams, Sutton, Judy, and Hamler on the field right now. So ill discipline today, the Denver Broncos. 6.5 minutes to go here still. And drops it back here, drops it back. Wilson looking around. He has to roll out. Left hand side, drives it in. Oh. Target for Judy. It was a hard catch, but he will drop it. So third and goal there. But it is another target there for Jerry Judy. Third and goal. There has not been a score in the second half, by the way. All these points were scored in the first half. Guys, don't forget, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. We're streaming all the time over here, every day. So Broncos current drive, 13 plays, 72 yards with 6.5 minutes on the clock on this drive. They score here, they take the lead. They should have been in the lead already, to be honest with you, but they've messed it up multiple times on the goal line. Third and goal here, 8 yards out. Wilson drops back, right hand side. Too high, too far. Sutton targeted, but it'll be fourth and goal now. Do you go with the field goal? I think you probably do. I think you go with the field goal here, make it a 1-point game, and then you're within a field goal. You're going to have to go for it here. So, all right. So this should be a field goal here made by Brandon McManus. He's 2 from 2 today with a 30 and a 40. And it should bring it with a 1-point game. But Seattle obviously have the opportunity to slow it all down with some running game through Rashad Penny. Denver Broncos will go slap. So it is 17-16 here. The 26-yard attempt is on through. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Here we go. Monday Night Football is not disappointing. This has been a very fun game. This has been a superbly fun game here. This has been a really fun game here. So let me know if you think that the Broncos will be able to come back here. They're only down by 1 now. Or do you think it will be Seattle? Seattle's been pretty good on the third down defense today overall. Seattle's been good on defense. I was not expecting it. I just simply wasn't. Was not expecting it. Even though I know it's in Seattle, and they're a good team in Seattle. I'm not going to win a great deal of games this year, the old Seahawks, but, you know, they'll take this result here. They'll definitely take this result against a team that Denver Broncos were expecting to have a really good offense coming in today. You know, they've only really utilised their receivers in the second half. They didn't use them in the first half. Who do the Denver Broncos actually play next week is a good question here. Week 2, the Broncos will take on the Texans. So you'd assume that their offense will be a little bit better next week, but still, you still need to come out of this game with a win here. You still need to come out with a win. Let's see what Wilson's on in regards to his passing. Wilson's got 315 yards and a touchdown, which was obviously to Jerry Judy. Judy, the only receiver with over 100 yards. Cortland Sutton and Judy with both 4 receptions, 102 yards for Judy and 72 yards for Cortland Sutton. Javonte Williams with 8 receptions, though. He's been absolutely peppered with those checkdowns for 51 yards. Andrew Beck, 2 receptions for 52 yards. But Andrew Beck, those 2 receptions came in the first 5 minutes of the first quarter. Hasn't received the ball at all since then. Geno Smith there with the 2 touchdowns, 191 yards. Rashad Penny with 12 carries for 60 yards. Colby Parkinson, 43 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 receptions. Will Dissily, 41 yards, 1 touchdown. DK Metcalf peppered with targets, obviously 7 receptions, 36 yards. You're always going to see that, but he just hasn't had that many actual yardage. He's not really getting too many yardage on those passes. But he has been, at least for PPR owners, he would be above 10, but it's not a great score. But there's still 6 minutes to go here, and it will be Seattle receiving the ball here on the kickoff. It has been heartbreaking for the Denver Broncos. It has been. This game has been a real heartbreak for the Denver Broncos overall. So we've got 54 votes, and Denver Broncos at 78%. Broncos offense, goal to go situations tonight, 2 fumbles lost and 1 field goal. 10 total snaps inside the 10. Yikes. Just yikes. Jeez, they've got the Chiefs in a couple of weeks as well. That's going to be a harsh one. That might be a bit of a shootout, that one. I think every game with the Chiefs is more than likely going to be a bit of a shootout. But they're going to run this one back here. Nice return here. Gets the ball up to the 30. Seattle have been very good at returning today as well. I'm not going to lie. Seattle have been very nice on the return game here as well today. I feel like if the Broncos do score a touchdown, they'll probably go for the 2-point play to make it a 7-point game as well. I don't think they... I don't think that they just go for the straight-up point. I think they do cover that if they were able to get that touchdown. All right, Seattle here at the 30. Still a long time on the clock, and both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. Seattle jumping back here. They're going to fake it off. I'm surprised you're not going to rush that one to waste some time, but they're going to get 2 yards anyway. So it'll be 2nd and 8 here with Will Dissly catching it. 2nd and 8. Will Dissly with the 2-yard play. Geno Smith just needs to soak up some time, man. Get Rashad Penny the ball. He's been pretty decent today. He's a strong player. Get Rashad Penny the ball. Get him a bit of a rush. Get him 5 yards, hopefully. And then if you have to pass it, you have to pass it. 22 for 27 with 193 yards. 2 touchdowns and 17 rushing yards for Geno Smith. And Geno Smith will drop back. They're waiting in coverage. No, wrong play, Geno Smith. Wrong play. And the time will stop as well. Oh, no, it's not. It's not in the... the time will stop, actually. So the time will not stop because we're not in the last 5 minutes yet. So it will be... it will tick underneath 5 here. 3rd and 6. It's 3rd and 6 here. But this is pretty poor here if they go 3 and out here, Seattle. This is pretty poor because Denver will get a fantastic opportunity. Seahawks 3rd down, 6 and 9. Average yards to go 7.8. And Seattle at 34. Drop it back here for Geno Smith. They've rushed. They're going to sack him. Sack! Sack at the 24. That's a huge play by the Denver defense. And here come Denver. 4th down, 3 and out. That's the worst way to finish it off as well. 4.5 minutes to go here of the game. That was a really nice cut around. Bang! Smith taken down there by Bradley Chubb, who hasn't had the best of games today. But Bradley Chubb will grab him there for the sack. And here come Denver, as they're going to have to pump this one away here, Seattle. You better hope they don't block it here. Don't let them block it. Denver... Okay, the kick gets away. And the ball will bounce... Oh, there you go. So the ball will go to the 21. So it's still a decently lengthy play here that the Broncos do have to get. But they just have to get a field goal to take the lead here, obviously. They just have to get a field goal to take the lead. Here comes Russell Wilson, the clutch man. The clutch man of dreams. Here comes the big old Russell. Oh, good game. Fun game, this. Definitely a fun game. All right, let's put this up here like this, and let's sort that out. Bang, bang, boom. There we go. 4 minutes left. Man, I'm so happy with this new room, though. It's just so much bigger. And I can actually, move around in my seat rather than when I was in the other room. It was just so congested. 3 NFL matchups on Monday morning for us here. Well, they think we're going to want to watch the Patriots game. Bengals vs Cowboys will be a game a lot of people will want to watch, to be honest with you. And then Packers-Bears will be one. I think we'll probably get a decent amount of people here for the Packers-Bears game, actually. Because we have a few Packers fans on the channel. And obviously we also have a few Chicago fans on the channel, considering my support of the Cubbies and the Bulls. All right, what can Russell Wilson do? 21 yards out. We've seen them be able to get... he could finish over 400 yards. He could have a 400-yard game here, Russell Wilson. Hey, actually, how many points is he on fantasy? Let's go have a look at how much Russell Wilson's got on the old fantasy marker today. So he's on my bench. He's got 23.7. I've got Patty Mahomes, so I don't want to care. He's at 44.8, but... Russell Wilson on 23.7. Definitely not complain with that. Definitely not complain with that. Yeah, baby. I was so close to the old 200. So close to the old 200, eh? Alright, let's move that over there. Bang, bang, done. That Dodgers vs Giants game should be a good one, though. Should be a good one. Come on, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it rocking here, baby. Let's get it rocking here. Vikings, Eagles, yeah, Monday. I don't know why they've got the two games on at the same time, though. Geez, Liberty Field's a beautiful stadium. Yeah, Titans, Bills, and Vikings. I think I'll probably do Vikings, Eagles, because I do want to see how Dalvin Cook goes. And I guess, obviously, the Vikings are in my division anyway, so I really do want to see how they go. All right, Seattle here on defense. The Denver Broncos at the 22-yard line, down by 1. They just need to get in field goal range. They score a touchdown. They'll probably go for the two-pointer. All right, so where do they go here? Wilson here steps it back, gives it off to Gordon, and Gordon now gets it to 5. GG. I don't know what you mean, Crazy New Zealand, GG. Game's definitely not over. Oh, unless you're just saying it's a good game. Yeah, it has been. It is a good game. A lot of the time, GG just usually means it's like it's over. It's not over. Denver now have the ball and might have the ball to end the game. If they can soak up 4 minutes and they get in field goal range, they can get a field goal and win the game. You don't want to give the Seahawks a chance to tie it up either. So you just want to try and take off the time of the clock. You don't need any crazy big plays here. But the same stands a three-pointer. Oh, Judy drops the catch. Judy drops the catch. Another target for him, though. I like it. That would have been first yard. Would have been a first yard play. Sorry, first down play. First down yardage there if he had caught that. 3 minutes, 20 to go. Probably not Crazy New Zealand. I'll probably do the Paul Gallen fight, and then I'll do the second Wallabies All Blacks game. Probably be doing the Paul Gallen fight that night. We usually have really a lot of people who love those Paul Gallen fights. So 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter at the 27. They will go for it regardless, though. Wilson drops back. Oh, easy play right. Easy play right. And he will get it off to him. They will get the first down. Yeah, he'll get the first down there. I think he'll get this. Oh, I disagree with the spot. No, that's a bit short where he got it. Oh, I disagree that that's where he got it. They're going to have to come out to the marker here. I disagree, however, with the referee's positioning of this ball, though. I think he got it a little bit further than that. He's way short there. It's really nice of Alberto to get over. But I disagree with the positioning of where the referee has put this ball. Alberto there with a nice reception. And, yeah, I think he's further than he gave him. I think he was further than he gave him. And, oh! That is like this short. But I think he's wrong. But it's going to have to be 4th and inches here for the Broncos. Just quarterback sneak this. But I disagree with that. I think that he got further. But it is what it is. All right. All right. And Pete Carroll's going to challenge this. Oh, they gave him the call. Oh, what? They gave the first down. Well, no, there was a gap between it. There was a gap between. Really odd. I'll take another look at this. I'm pretty certain he gets that. And pretty easily. I'm not too sure why the Seahawks would challenge him, to be honest with you. I think he gets that. And I think it's actually proof he gets further than where the spot was. But alright. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Smack it up, smack it in. Smack it up, smack it in. Come on, hopefully we see a crazy play here. Crazy play. 17-16, that's 33. No idea. I would love to do that Wallabies All Blacks game though. I would love to do it, but obviously I just can't. I just can't. Alright. I'm actually so keen to be back on this channel though. I'm so keen. It's actually exciting starting a new venture. It's exciting because obviously, you know, it gives me a bit of a break from the Australian sports as well. Like, the Australian sporting community can be very toxic at times. And I obviously play into that, but it's because I know how the Australian community is. Americans watch sport very differently to Australians, and Australians watch sport similarly to the English, but English are also very different. I would definitely say our NRL community is pretty full on, but that's because of how the Southern Hemisphere is like. Even New Zealanders watch different sport differently to the Australians, to be honest with you. Young Stingray, big fella, says, Sir Mile High forward Broncos run a close score on Seahawks. Can they make a lead on this one, though? They're on the drive right now, mate. They're going to be... Pete Carroll's challenging the call here for the Seahawks. They're going to say, I think they gave him first down, but I actually believe it was first down. I think that the referee got the call wrong in regards to the placing of the ball. I think it was too short. I think it was probably maybe that much longer than where he gave it, which they're only short right now by about that much, but they still gave him the first down, which is why Pete Carroll's challenging it. It's a really confusing one, to be honest with you, because I think that the play will be able to show that he actually got further than where the referee put it. All right. So it's first... Announce the crowd. Ruling the field stands. Yeah, it's a first and 10. So I don't understand why Pete Carroll challenged that. I disagree with the challenge there. But cool. So, first and 10 here. 3 minutes to go, the fourth quarter. Broncos, Russell Wilson drops back. He goes right inside to Albert O. And he'll get taken down for a 6-7 yard gain. Yeah, 6 yard gain there. So, it's going to be 2nd and 4 here. 2nd and 4. All right, so the Broncos now at the 38. Broncos at the 38. Drops it back to Wilson. Wilson to Williams. And Williams will go for about a yard. So they're just playing for this field goal here, which is great to see. Don't need to go for the big play. A lot of the times, this is what Wilson's good for. He will really settle them down and say, you know what, we don't need to go for this touchdown. Just go for the field goal. And take the entire time off the clock. Because they're at the 40. They're 3rd and 2. They will go for it anyway. So they've still got 2 plays here. And it's not too bad that they haven't made it in that play. That was Melvin Gordon on Javonte Williams, by the way. Chat says, go Broncos. Yeah, well, they need this. They've been super, super heartbreaking today, mate. They've gotten inside the 1 yard line twice and fumbled it. You've got to be disappointed with the Broncos offense today, but Seattle are going to use a timeout here. No way. Oh, I'm sorry, 2-minute warning. I was going to say, there's no way we'd use a timeout there, but it's a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. But it will be the 2-minute warning coming up. Broncos down by 1. But yeah, for the Broncos, they've been super disappointed on offense. However, I'm happy with my Jerry Jeudy fantasy points. I'm very happy with my Jerry Jeudy fantasy points. I get from him today, and I'd already won my matchup. I had already won my matchup, but I've got 180 points here. Highest score in the league, and I got a 23.7 spot from Jerry Jeudy for the 4 from 7 receptions, 102 yards, 1 touchdown, and also the bonus points for the 40 plus reception, 40 plus touchdown, and the 50 plus touchdown. Because we have a few bonuses in that league. So yeah, I'll have the highest score of the week. Let's get it. 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 Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, like I keep saying, fun game, mate. Fun game this has been. Very fun game. Have you actually been watching it, by the way, Jasper, or are you just tuning in now? Okay, it's going to be a pretty hectic last 2 minutes here. Bang, let's sort that out. Bang, alright. Going to be a pretty hectic last 2 minutes right now, incoming. And then tomorrow we'll be streaming the Cubbies versus the New York Mets game. The day after that, Cubs versus Mets again. And then on Friday, Thursday night for you guys in America, we'll be streaming the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Los Angeles Chargers. That's going to be a high-scoring game, I would assume. That'll be a very high-scoring game. I think Mahomes could have another big banging game. Big banging game there. It's good that these main games, Jasper, are on KO for the Australians to watch. Obviously, Red Zone and the likes isn't, but the early there is one early game that gets played, and this week will be Patriots Steelers, which is a shocking game. But there's obviously a lot of Patriots bandwagons for the last 20 years in Australia. All right, so 419 total yards the Broncos tonight. They're still going to need at least maybe 25 more yards here to get in field goal range. So it's 3rd and 2 here. It's 3rd and 2 here for the Denver Broncos. And Wilson, he'll pass this for sure. You don't run this. And that's exactly what they're not going to do. Williams will get another reception here. Jeez, he's had 9 receptions. Oh, jeez, he's had a good game, Javonte Williams. Jeez, he's had a good game. That's going to be a first down there. That's a gain of 8. The clock runs here. I really feel Denver are going to get in range and take this and steal this. They're going to take this. They're going to steal this. Oh, look at that step from Javonte Williams. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Little scooty scoot. Little scooty scoot. So 51 yards out. Still need probably about maybe 16 yards or so to be at least relatively comfortable. Shuttle Williams, they lose yardage on the play. Oh no, they've lost yardage on the play, so second down here. And they're going to lose about 5, I think, so they should be second at about 15. And Barton's injured himself here. That is a fantastic play there by the Seahawks defense. It's going to be Barton who's going to break through here. Yeah, it's a really good read there. And Javonte Williams loses probably about 5 yards on the play. Wilson got that little shuttle off. If 61 there for the Broncos got there a bit quicker, it actually could have been a huge play for Williams. Barton's not the only one down right now. So there is an injury timeout as we speak. Number 52 there for the Seahawks as well as down. Darrell Taylor. 1 minute 13 to go here. I think from here the Seahawks are going to need some second and 14, so we lost 4 yards. Seahawks are going to need some immaculate defense to prevent the win for the Broncos here, because they're easily still going to be able to take time down this play, get in range and then kick it. Just comes down to whether Brandon McManus can kick it, and he should kick it. He's a very good kicker, Brandon McManus. He's a very good kicker. They'd have to probably get it to about the 43-yard line for him to be within his range of about 61 yards. Seven for 11 on lead, changing field goal attempts. So minute 13, so they still need about 10, 11 yards to be in range, but you still want to get further than that. You want to get closer than that. 2nd and 14 now. Wilson with the ball. Right-hand side. I don't even know. He's going to rush it himself here. What happened? They're going to shut down the play here. I think it's going to be second down, but they're going to lose some yardage. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Incomplete pass. Oh, so he must have thrown it, and then... What's happened here? Oh, the ball must have hit the ground. It must have hit the turf here. So 3rd and 14 here. Geez, Denver in a bit of a situation. Oh, true. That was terrible there from Russell Wilson. All right, so 3rd and 14 here for the Denver Broncos. They will go for it regardless, but they still need another 11 yards to be within range. But still a long field goal. They go left-hand side here to Javonte Williams. Another reception. He steps on the inside. He goes to about maybe 8-9 yards. Oh, they're just out of range, but they do need to get probably 4 yards on this play here to get first down, then they'll be comfortable-ish. This is a big play here for Denver. Do they take the risk and go 62-yard, 63-yard field goal? Are they going to go the field goal? No, they are going to go in for the play here. There's 40 seconds to play here. This is it. If they get this, they'll be within range. If they don't get this, they lose the game. This is a big call here for the Denver Broncos. They need that extra 2 yards to be within Brandon McManus' field goal range. This is huge. 41 yards out. 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they'll use a timeout here. This is a really big play. It's 4th and 5, sorry. 4th and 5. If they're going for this, they have to get 5 yards. They can either go... This is probably about a 62-yarder right now. 63-yarder. This is going to be hard here to see. What's going to happen right now? 4th down and 5. It comes down to one play. I think this is going to be too far for Brandon McManus. I think they're chatting about it right now. Do we go for the high risk, high reward? But it's very high risk. That's a hard kick. That's a big kick. If this was in Denver, they'd probably do that because obviously the altitude. But being in Seattle, it's a little bit different. I don't know about the altitude in Seattle. It would be a 64-yard field goal from the spot. So they pass on that. Oh, they're going to go for the kick. 64-yard field goal. Here they go. They use a timeout. And McManus would have missed it. He would have got the distance there, though. He would have got the distance there, though. But there is a timeout in by Pete Carroll to ice the kicker. All right. So they're going for the field goal here from 64 yards out to win it for the Denver Broncos here. 64 yards. This would be absolutely insane to kick this. To win it 19-17. All right, here we go. 64-yard attempt. Brandon McManus to be the hero for Denver. This is a huge kick here. 64 yards out. And Brandon McManus puts it up. It's on target! No! No, he missed it. Did that hit the post? I lost track of it. I lost track of it. Did it get the distance? It looked like it was on target. It looked like it was going to get the distance. I'd love to see a replay of this. I'd love to see a replay of this. Here we go. Good connection. Just keeps curling, keeps curling, keeps curling, keeps curling. It would have made it, but it was out to the left-hand side there. So Seattle will win the game. Pete Carroll, very happy about that. Geno Smith, that quarterback. The revenge game will not go for Russell Wilson there. Wow. Nathaniel Hackett there. He trusted McManus. But you need to trust Russell Wilson in that situation, my guy. You went out, you got your best quarterback in Russell Wilson. You know, you got to trust your quarterback in that situation. Instead, they went with a 64-yard field goal, missed the field goal. But you've got to trust your quarterback in that situation to get that extra 5 yards. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Whoop-de-doo. Get your field goal kicker in a good range there. Trust your quarterback that you paid big money for. And yeah, I disagree with the call that go for the field goal, but it is what it is. Geno Chant goes up. Geno Smith will get the Seahawks to a 1-0 win here. Prior to the snap, Denver takes their... Oh, okay. But there's no chance... They would need to get a fumble here. They're just going to quarterback... What's going on here? They're just going to kneel this. I don't know why Denver's taking their timeouts. I'm not too sure why Denver's taking their timeouts. This is a great win here for the Seahawks. Especially consider Denver were on the 1 yard line twice and fumbled it twice. Geno Smith, 4 rush for 16 yards, 23 completions, 28 attempts, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jeez, the Broncos were predicted to win this one big, but I just disagree with that call. I think you trust your quarterback in that situation. I think you've got to trust your quarterback in that situation. They didn't trust him. And there's going to be another kneel, but will they use their timeout? Yeah, they will use their timeout. They're the Broncos. But it's going to be a waste of time. Nathaniel Hackett's just delaying the inevitable here. Like, what are you doing, bro? It doesn't make sense. Like, why are you using these timeouts right now? The game is over. So 0-5 in games decided by 3 points, a few in the last season. Wow, Seahawks are going to win something that they wouldn't normally do last year. And now they're going to win the game. So there you go. I don't know what was the point of those timeouts being used there by the Broncos. But there we go, guys. The Seattle Seahawks will come through on top 17-16 in a game that they will be feeling very disappointed to lose this one. They should have trusted Russell Wilson with the ball. Lonnie Saxey says, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, very disappointing loss to the Broncos. Looks like they'll be finished third in the division. I think it's too early to call that, Lonnie. I think that's very much too early to call there. Obviously, at the 1 yard line twice, fumbled it twice. I think Russell Wilson had about 350 yards here today. Unfortunately, just could not get the job done there in the end. However, I think that Nathaniel Hackett for the Broncos, offensive coordinator, who's now their head man, I think you need to trust your quarterback in that situation. 4th and 5, you get the ball in the hands of Russell Wilson. You know, it was 4th and 5, you keep the ball in Russell Wilson's hands. If you don't get it, it is what it is. If you do get it, then you're in a great position for your field goal. I just don't agree with the call to give the ball to Brandon McManus there from 64 yards out when you have Russell Wilson, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, to get the ball that extra 5 yards. That's what I would personally say. But overall, Jerry Jeudy had a pretty good game. Courtland Sutton had a pretty good game when they got targeted. They didn't get targeted that much in the game. The first half, there was 1 reception, 1 target for both of the guys combined, which was a Jerry Jeudy 67-yard touchdown. But outside of that, Sutton and Jeudy had all their receptions and targets in the second half. Why were they not used in the first half? Why? It makes no sense to me. So I think that next week they've got the Texans. They can get a bit of positivity there. I think they'll bounce back next week, the Broncos, and get a good win. But overall, yeah, it was a disappointing loss of the Broncos here, and I think they're a much better team than what we've seen here today. But it was a good game. It was a good game, and congratulations to the Seahawks for getting the job done and preventing the revenge game for Russell Wilson. But guys, I'm going to jump off for now. I will see you guys tomorrow for some baseball. Next NFL game is on Thursday Night Football, which will be the Chiefs and the Chargers game. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're around here. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.